I think we're live. I think we're good to go. I think the Street Fighter sound is too loud. But maybe not, I don't know. We're trying out streaming to both YouTube and Twitch right now. So yeah, hopefully it goes okay. I'm still... Yeah, like when you switch... So I had to switch, what do you call it? I had to switch, instead of OBS, I'm using Prism for my streaming software. So it's like, sometimes you forget what you've actually had to set up, you know? You don't always remember. So hopefully everything is good. And I'm looking to see online local streaming. This should be like, yeah, I'm live right now, so check that out. Yeah, it seems to be working. Okay. Okay. Can't complain there. Alright, Pretournament. Sets. 9. Got that. Alright, I wanted to watch. I feel like I should just go into the online local channel. Is there an evergreen link for YouTube? Alright, I'll just add the channel thing. Edit stream. Do that. And we'll do that. And we'll copy this. And we'll edit it. We'll edit it here as well. All right, cool. So we got that. We got that. It's going well. Things are happening. Trying to make moves. Trying to make moves out here. I'm also eating dinner because I just got home. I just got home from work. And technically I got home at like 7, but I was doing some of the setup. So don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. This is me living my best life. How are all y'all doing tonight? If you guys want to come in, play some sets, I'm down. If you want to just chill, that works too. Tell me how the audio levels are though, if anyone's listening, because I did not test them at all before firing it up. I just sent it. I suppose I should take the time to check out the connection results while I'm here. Can I bring that up? Yeah, let me add a window capture. That one. That looks good. Can you guys see that at all? You can barely see that. Maybe if I brought it down just a little bit and expanded it. All that. You guys get to see. See, I take that. I say, all right, our jitter limit's 6. Our ping limit is 50. Northeast is question 1. We go to. We're going to Columbus, Ohio. You don't get to see it, but it's asking me for a an Excel sheet essentially to look at. I give it that one. It goes and it checks. And it says citgooo has done the wrong server. They did it to New Jersey. So, thank you. We just go ahead and let them know. Alright, doesn't seem to be a citgooo in the server, so we got that going for us. That's a good start. It's a good start. So with that, we'll just run that again, do it for the southeast real quick. So still 6, still 50. Custom fuel, I believe it's 2. Best one's to Birmingham, right? Birmingham, Alabama. Same file. Phoenix writes pings to I, but they're in the DR, and we're waiving our ping requirement for the DR and Puerto Rico, basically the Caribbean region in general, as we figure out how exactly we want to handle the region. So that's good to go. Just like that, boom. I went ahead and checked everyone's connection results. I didn't check the West Coast because people are still going to sign up for that. So, yeah, if you guys see that kind of functionality, go, man, I want my tournaments to have that. You just let us know, and I can whip you something up. I try to make it as generalized as possible. That one specifically is with Start GG. Maybe eventually I'll have an actual GUI where you can select things. But I'm not very good at programming. Yeah, brackets. Sardi is weird. Oh, there's round 1. It's over there. Okay. Dang. Today, 8 p.m. 30. Do that. Ah, there it is. Short DD is super weird, where they don't let you specify that you have to check in until people have populated your brackets. So it makes it dumb. It's kind of dumb. Don't worry, I've already complained to management. So don't you worry about that. Think I would sit here and not complain? Ah, hell no. Complain every day. Looks like we're missing one person to check in. That's CatsNamedFlash. As well as in the east, or northeast, sorry. In southeast, I just opened it, so I like no one checked in. But I don't blame them. Mine's up. Dude, I'm actually kind of hankering for some games. Lime. It's my wife. Could you bring me a beer?
Yes. Would you like the,
I'll finish it by the time.
No.
There's more.
There's not more.
I'm starving.
Okay, I'll make you a second.
So other than that, we're just big chillin'. Waiting for this tournament to start. A little confused. Something happening? I guess some people are starting to sign up. Wow. Everyone's just a last minute Andy. I respect it. I'm kind of bad like that too, so I can't complain. Can't really complain. It's kind of cool. I'm enjoying this. Prism so far has been pretty like it seems pretty one-to-one with OBS. Like I'm not I'm surprised that it feels like there's almost no whatchamacallit. Hello, is that a beautiful Thomas?
Yeah, how are you, brother?
Doing alright, I'm gonna turn you up a lot.
Oh,
yeah, Axio.
Me up too.
Yeah, Axio, Prism is a streaming software like OBS. Philosopher turned me on to that a while ago. And the main selling points that he told me was A, you can stream to both Twitch and YouTube, or actually you can stream to a bunch of different things all at the same time, and it's pretty much interface wise and setup wise it's pretty much the same as OBS, which it has been, so like it's been a super clean transition for me. I just haven't run like test streams or like to double check my audio and such. So if it's off, that's why.
We'll do it live though.
Is it open source? I don't think so.
I don't think so because they're watermarking you.
Are they watermarking me? They watermark me at the end of the stream, right? I know that.
I can see it on the stream right now.
Oh, where?
Like on the. I'll send you a screenshot.
Because I'm looking at the stream right now and I can't find it.
Oh, where'd it go? I literally just saw it. Like you were talking about Prism, and I saw it on the. Maybe it only shows up for a second and then goes away.
It might. I know when you end the stream, it'll give themselves an ad.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's open source though. Oh.
It is cool though. You get to push it to YouTube right away.
Oh yeah, that's my main thought. But I mean, if we're gonna just try and switch to YouTube, then fuck it, dude, do whatever. Or vmix, like maybe I need to get in on this vmix stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you my license because it can be activated on multiple devices. So.
Right. The only issue is it's only, if I remember, it's only 2 devices and there's 3 of us, which is the only awkward thing.
That is awkward. It's like almost we have to buy another license or, which I don't really want to do.
Right. So.
I swear, dude. Like you, it's funny because you were talking. It's $50 a month, Axio.
For vmix.
Yeah, for vmix. Yep.
Yeah.
But for how much it automates, like I think it's worth every penny.
Probably.
But also, it's also like higher. I feel like Video Ninja's pretty good, but like for sharing and stuff. But it's got some quality issues. Like you're really beholden to the other person's PC, where I feel like vmix is not as much.
Okay. I've been meaning to like start buying Discord Nitro so that I could push the video on Discord better.
I mean, I was doing that, and I don't really feel like I saw a difference. But you can be holding these PCs.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find. Oh, look at that.
Oh, alright. Tom wants to play. I see you. Oh, shit.
Play some Street Fighter, some fighting in the streets.
Actually gonna make me pick up my controller.
Yep. I'm gonna check on Bunch and see how he's doing.
Oh, one thing I was wondering, is this transition screen supposed to have a sound effect?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just wondering, because I thought there was. I don't know how to make it work.
I don't think there is. I can make one for. I can make it with my mouth hole.
Ah, okay. I mean, I feel like that's my job since I know when the transition's gonna happen and don't actually see it until it's on the stream itself. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey! Experience the wild, the hard way!
versus Blanca.
The beast. What a bunch. What a plum.
Let's
you guys doing?
Tuesday fam.
I just wanted to come in closer to the tournament starting. Didn't want to be just sitting here for half an hour.
Round 1.
Yeah.
Fight!
GPLV2. I don't know what that means. What up, Cube? How you been, man? I haven't seen Cube in the chat in a hot minute. Boo. The life is a GPLV2. Woo! I did it wrong.
Ah, shit.
That's fair.
I don't know what GPLv2 means as a license.
I think it means great pizza, little vagine. Oh. One of us knows our crouch counter combos. It's not me.
Okay, alright, I see you.
God, I am missing all of these link pickups.
Like, oh yeah, activate V trigger.
Final round. Fight.
If it's a branch of OBS, it could be.
You lose.
Bunch, anything I can help you with bracket-wise, my brother?
No, none of the people signed up right now, so chill.
Huh? Kind of a quiet Monday.
Yeah.
Chat, let me know. What's going on with that? Y'all just tired?
Round one.
Getting back from
Everyone's
GTN?
yeah.
The
Should
North has
be-
officially been defended, so you're all sleeping?
Tonight it should be the Northeast.
Right.
Yeah, just somebody asked that in chat. And I also took that as a chance to test out my microphone. How am I sounding?
Kevin, I love you.
I didn't need to do that. I forget how there's a lot of DP shortcuts that I don't have to worry about in Guilty Gear that I do here.
Horse shit. Alright.
Yeah, there's a lot of DP shortcuts I don't have to worry about in Guilty Gear that
That's fair.
I'm just lazy about. So I'm good at all the time.
Speaking of Guilty Gear, chat, there's a Guilty Gear player hanging out. We are going to try to sponsor one for Frosties. Well, try. I mean, we're going to send someone to Frosties.
Oh, that doesn't work? Shit! I thought for sure you pressed the button.
Oh, no!
Holy shit, our connection is ass.
Yeah, that was really bad.
You win.
That should have been another round. Oh, we got Tampa Never Sleeps running that Guilty Gear tonight? Hell yeah.
That's true.
Round one.
You're trying to... God! Axel, you're so selfish.
Yeah, Axio, God. Trying to get yourself sent. I get it. Didn't get shot.
Take it. Get.
Oh my god, the most obvious DP.
Are you serious? Serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not ever touching a button when it Ken's -2 at that life deficit. Ever.
Round 2. Fight.
Axial air trying to hire everybody. Last I checked, though, we had like 6 nominations with some good players in there. And I would say you can nominate yourself if you want to. Oh, Shemek. Like, if someone nominated themselves, I'm not going to judge them, you know?
Not player nominations, but I really need to get on applying to commentate there. I don't know if I'll actually be able to travel out, but I might as well give it a try, right?
Are you on the list, man? You can't get on the list if you don't apply.
I should probably at least get around to giving it a shot. I think KIT closed applications, but pretty sure Frosty's still there.
Yeah, Frosty's open for a little longer.
I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm pretty good. I think if I apply, I deserve a shot. You know, what's the worst that could happen, right?
Worst thing they'll say no. I think the biggest thing we can always do when we're trying to learn more commentary is like study up, hit that FAT, read that frame data.
That's part of why I'm so quiet. I'm actually reading the FAT stuff on some of our bracket members' names. Like we've got some Ryus, some Juris, at least one Lucia. I'm doing a bit of reading.
Oh my god.
At least teabagging works.
I feel like I should have died.
Nice reacts.
You know, that's like literally half the rounds. I'm just sitting there mashing DP, waiting for you to do something like that.
That's fair. I mean, I'm a Blanca player. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to come at you.
That's my game plan against Blanca. Just sit there mashing DP.
Wait for them to do something.
Yeah,
Let's go with this here.
Maybe.
Racky.
pretty bad.
Let's do this.
Oh, that's right. We have channel-specific bots because we're fans.
Are we actually doing round robin for tournaments, or is that just a?
No, we need to. We don't have anyone to run it right now.
Yeah. All right, so we gotta do double eliminations.
Oh, what tonight? I mean, depends on the tournaments. What tournaments?
So
I'm talking about the round robin itself.
Oh no! So last week we did a round robin for the Southeast because only like 5 or 6 people signed up. But since you just copied the bracket over, it still says round robin.
Oh yeah, sorry. When I built the bracket, I just literally did a clone.
Yeah.
We got 6 entrants. It's up to Papa Bunch, really.
Yeah.
You and Bunch can decide that since I have to sneak away for a bit.
And I found where they mostly do suggest rounds for what do you call it?
Oh, I didn't make a match arena. We should have a match arena. Did we not set up the? Didn't you make one on Saturday?
Did I make? I did. Yeah.
We should have a match arena. Let's see the URL. We should update the URL.
Oh, the URL's not right. You have to actually do something there.
Yeah, you have to change the van to the URL. I'll fix that.
We have somebody in Northeast who tried to sign up and found it. Do you think we could open it up for another minute for him? That'd get us to some players.
That's a Bunch call. What time is it? Man, they're 10 minutes late.
I got it.
Alright, Bunch is on.
Is that not supposed to be punished?
It's not. It's +2 again.
You should train harder.
They made it +2 in this latest season.
Who did that? Whose decision was that?
I tried to use my kunai release. But let's see. So I gotta save this, and then that's done. Shout out to Surmi, by the way. He's been supporting us on the Matcherino front the last little while.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
eternally.
Right, but like pushing through all of our stuff, getting that was it, getting the codes, approving them, helping us out figure out how to do things.
Looking at Matcherino for me on Saturdays and being like, Tom, you set this up wrong, you dumb fuck.
Okay.
That was the DP that went wrong.
Okay.
Ah, no!
Oh, I'll take it.
No!
Pressure on screen. My bad. I didn't realize you could see that. Thank you, Mikey.
That's what I was looking for.
That's right. I'm a dirty heathen that plays with their cursor on the screen.
Ah. Okay, let's do it again. Long time to defend the North, man. You just got back from that. How was that shit?
It was good. Like they're working on a lot of stuff. They're going in the right direction.
The PC stuff seemed pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not a big believer in the PC shit offline, but you know,
Why?
it requires a lot of tech support.
Fair. Were you TOing or just hanging out?
I don't really feel like doing anything.
That's fair, man. You deserve a break.
Thank you.
I was just thinking because I saw that start GG crash and went, oh no.
Yeah, my heart sank when I saw that.
I bet. I think every TO has had their critical tech fail mid-tournament. Oh.
Round one.
Alright, so we are at 8 o'clock.
So we should probably stop this.
Yeah. Oh, he's just gonna beat me up, but whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll beat you up. I was gonna try and beat you from the lobby, but I can't do that.
Southeast is Birmingham, right?
Yeah. Birmingham, Alabama.
Round two. Fight.
Kevin, did you use the new sub link I sent?
No, I did not. I have not changed it.
Alright, no worries.
Oh, my man has a 32 jitter.
Typically, that means they did it on their phone.
Or their where their Wi-Fi antenna would be. There's just a paper clip shoved into the hole.
That's right. Instead of an Ethernet cord, it's just like a little paperclip antenna.
It's go time.
Listen, I'm not hating. That's MacGyver level ingenious is what that is. Y'all remember having the wire hangers on top of your TV with like the fucking tinfoil? Get that reception, or was that like an old person thing, like a Tom thing?
It might be a little bit older. I know it's a little bit older than me because I think I technically had one of those when I was like 9, but it was already old back then and no one wanted to use it.
Fair.
So, how old are you, Tom? Jesus, you're like ancient.
I turned 37 in like a month and a half ish.
Ancient.
Ancient.
You know, a nice young 33.
I feel like at some point the FGC just starts yelling at me about boomer takes. I'm not even allowed to look at TikTok. God forbid I turn on a PlayStation. I see Miss Patty in the chat. What's good? I see Metro. See the comms hanging out.
I see Metro in the bracket. That's super exciting.
Yeah. Axio's out here claiming codes. Patty and Metro were claiming codes. Remember, y'all, because Sermi's dope, and because we're running 2 separate brackets technically, we just have 100 codes on the one, and we just disperse that among the 3 events, right? So
that's right.
We got 100 codes to burn through East Coast and West Coast. And I think, like, we haven't talked about this yet, but it's cool with y'all. I think we take next week off so we can all dress up in costumes and get free candy, if you're all cool with that.
That's right. Some of us are family men. I don't know who. No, I don't think anyone in this. Yeah, I'm not either. Someone save me.
I don't think anybody in this voice chat is a family man. Honestly, like, I mean, like, we all have families, but
yeah. We're streaming Northeast tonight, Hyperlink. Yeah, so you guys will do your thing off stream.
Yep. And then if we have extra matches to run after that, we'll run the other things. Oh, okay, so there's 11 in this one, 6 or 7 in this one. Yeah, okay. Claim those matcharinos, those M-rinos, and I guess I should get in Discord to see the video, huh?
You're in the stream.
Hey, I'm gonna step away, but I'm still being in Discord and on my laptop.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
That sounds good to me.
Do you have matches ready to pull, or do we need to wait? Are you gonna pull someone in a sec?
I can start pulling people. It is my lobby, and you left, Tom.
I did. Well, that's fair. Yeah. So you're gonna pull people. Bunch is gonna run brackies. All right, we good.
Yeah. Who didn't check in? Shit.
I don't know. Let's see what Bunch is up to. We'll let him finish the bracket stuff up.
Oh, Syncotic. Syncotic's the one that didn't check in. Are they there? They probably didn't know to check in because, what do you call it? Check-in thing started super late. So, Tom, so you know, Start doesn't let you set a pre-tournament check-in until you define round 1. You can't define round 1 until after people have signed up.
What do you mean? I literally set a check-in up on Saturday and told it 1 hour before start.
Yeah, and it doesn't do that until you define round 1. So it throws up a non-noticeable, like a very not noticeable error message saying it can't do that until you set up a start time for round 1 in that same page, and you can't set up a start time for round 1 until people have signed up for the bracket.
That's actual trash.
Yeah. I was on.
I also don't believe that's true.
It is true. It is true. That's
what up, Mantney?
So that's what I went through. I chatted support, and they confirmed that was the case. They suggested that I don't set I'm like, can I just set a start time for round 1? Because I know when that's going to happen. I know when I want my tournament to start.
Yeah, like we start the same time every week.
And they said they don't suggest setting a time for round 1 until you have finalized your brackets.
Because they just don't? Or they've never run a fucking tournament before?
Because I think they're just pure offline tournament experience, I guess. Yeah, they're like, no, so I left
Alright.
a polite yet firm feedback on their website about how that was dumb, and they should let us set when our tournament starts.
Why don't we just start having...
Yeah.
Let's just have everybody register for the tournament through a Google form, and we'll just put them in a spreadsheet. And then, you know what? We'll just do check-in whenever we want, because it's our spreadsheet, and we're in charge of it.
Yeah.
Grumble.
So I just want to make sure that Syncotic Chaos made it, because they're in it. Oh, they're not gonna make it open time. They need a DQ. We're good to go. Finalize
We're good.
that
We
shit.
in there.
Send it. I'm gonna hit him with a thumbs up. Oh, Bunch already did it. I'm way behind. I assume it's already seated. I don't. You know what? I don't care anymore.
Oh,
We're going.
Sniffulls is seating the bracket tonight. Thank you, Sniffulls.
Thank you.
I don't know how to set something as a on-stream match, but we're gonna get FluxWaveZ and CatsNamedFlash. I guess citgooo never fixed their connection does, but that's fine. Whatever. I don't care.
They might have been a bunch might have DM'd them if you didn't.
No, they just responded back to me saying, "What?"
Oh boy.
Yeah, sorry you're late. You did your speed test to the wrong place.
I've already left them in the bracket though.
Oh, they're in the bracket?
They're in the bracket, yeah. I never removed them. On stream. On stream. Go round 1, 2. And then, like a heathen, I actually have to invite people to the lobby instead of just waiting for everyone to find me.
Oh yeah, so Bunch has already marked matches on start. Is that what we're pulling?
Shit! I already added cats and named Flash. Cats named Flash.
Let's go read. He marked. That's what he marked. So you're good.
Oh, excellent!
Here the same mind.
I was
You here
listening the
with same
whole
mind.
time.
I believe it. All right. Well, you got to play the tournament opening video, so you do that, and I'm gonna go get a beer.
Oh shit! I do have. I'm not ready. Go get your beer. I'll figure this out in a second. I never set that up. All right, dude. I am a pro streamer. Can I not just give it my desktop? Oh, monitor full capture. All right, perfect. Yeah. Primary monitor. Yeah. Size it down. That. We're gonna mute that for a second. We'll go with Billy D.
Williams talks about
playing Street Fighter V.
There are 2 rules to remember if you want to have a good time. Rule number 1,
Play Street Fighter V.
Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. You want to know why you should keep
Playing Street Fighter V.
You never know when
Brazilian Kens.
might show up. I don't claim you can have a better time with
Street Fighter
I think
V.
this is all going pretty well. Everyone's kind of got those post-majors blues, that little bit of disorientation as they
Fighter
recover. A bit of roughness is to be expected.
Yep. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. We're in there. CatsNamedFlash is in here. We're still missing FluxWaveZ.
That's a name I haven't seen in a hot minute. FluxWaveZ. Rolling
Yeah.
in hot, heavy, and ready to roll.
He was pretty active in 2020, wasn't he? I found a good amount of stuff from then. You know, he was fighting people like Ion back then.
And I think still pretty active, right, in the Canada scene a little bit. We don't see him as much on Mondays, but, you know, definitely see him rocking the Incendium World Warrior qualifiers, playing in those, I believe. And CatsNamedFlash, I don't want to say a low-profile player. We see them a lot, like, on the Salt Mine League East Coasts. They win those quite often. Really, really solid player. Great Ryu, great Kareen. It's going to be a 6-set.
Yeah, that is going to be really interesting. Both of them very good. Potentially a little underrated, you know, not household names, but very good at what they do and easily capable of surprising some of our more established players.
All right, while we're waiting for this match to queue up, while we hunt down the FluxWaveZ, don't forget we have this beautiful here match at Reno. Click them links, share them dollars. We're already up to 1225, and we've only posted the link twice, so thank you, everybody. And you know what? How much do we... I'm feeling generous. We're gonna throw a little pop bonus in tonight, if that's cool with you.
Oh man.
As the official online local business director, I'm just gonna go ahead and get your permission before I push this button.
Yeah, I grant permission to
Boom.
button away.
All right, $15 thrown in there. Gonna throw that on. Get all the popped in there. Man, these Donkey Kong emotes are godlike. Yeah, look at these. Look at that cute little lady from Super Mario 2. Yeah, it is great.
I don't care what
Birdo's
tier he is on Smash. Donkey Kong is goated.
I'm a Birdo fan myself. Look at that Birdo. She the best. All right, so we got this match game. This is first to 2. You got hella matches for all y'all.
Everything all right?
Keep grinding. Yeah. Just checking. Bunch of just making sure if we didn't get FluxWave soon, we could pull Highspeedchaos instead. But we, in fact, do have FluxWaves. So.
Awesome. I am
Good.
really looking forward to this. And we've got the Luke versus Poison. That's an interesting matchup.
I don't think I've seen CatsNamedFlash Luke yet.
I've seen him a little, but he's mostly a Ryu, mostly a Karin. Flex does more Laura that I've seen, so kind of interested in seeing how this plays out.
Yeah, I feel like FluxWave, like in the couple of years I've been commenting their matches, right? Like definitely has a Laura. Mika. Wait, FluxWave? Definitely Mika. Definitely Poison.
Oh,
Definitely some whippy whips.
Definitely Minot
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
I remember.
Oh, Minot. Yeah. Yep. FluxWave
Minot
says
was
Minot.
so good.
yeah, I would not be surprised. As you can see, Poison is kind of a zoning monster, and possibly one of the characters that Luke has a really hard time with because he needs to get in, and so much of his stuff is minus. So a good Poison, a good Minot, those two go hand in hand.
When you saw a lot of the trades here happening on the Fireball game, right? That trade generally wins for Poison. So you're gonna keep him in that trade and making every Fireball like cost health is not what you want to be as the best Shoto on the planet. Okay, a little bit of charge goes to throw. He was 2+. Oh, we just wait now. Now we just wait. Look at FluxWave just waiting. Patience waves that. Anti-air. Yep.
And there you go. That's what you need as a zoner or as a keep away character. You just need patience. You need ice water in your veins.
This is a Kevin or Hell character. Kevin, you'd play Luke. Let's see Luke.
Sorry, I mute myself because I'm like eating right now.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I just feel like this is a character you'd love. There's DPs, nice tech throw, down fierce activation. Oh, using that V trigger. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. It's very similar to the playstyle that I already have. The guy looks like a complete douchebag, which is right up my alley.
Yep. Yeah, Luke is just a very, very classic show that you get past the exterior and go down the alleyway.
Flex frames again. Careful, don't get gripped. One little grip. Oh, Flux is out of grips, actually, out loud. I don't know how to read meter. EX, Sandblaster charging up, pop my arms.
Yeah, Flash seems quite content to kind of sit there and sandblast away, which worked out this round, but he might want to be a little more aggressive and be a little more in Flux's face, because that came very close to costing him the match.
Yeah, I don't know if Flux is going to let him, though. I mean, I guess he got in there using the charge, half circle back, punchy punch, but now you get the launch up, goes low. Nice little 3-piece here from Flux. Oh, we crushing! We crushing!
Yeah, Flux now maybe a little too close, but doing good restoring that distance and getting Cat to back off.
We're just chucking. Okay, the EX Love Me Tendies over the Sandblaster. Got a little too predictable with the rhythm. Again, a 3-piece off that conversion.
That was
both
really
players.
Tasty. That was just nice to see.
Both these players are really happy to fish for lows too. Like you see, speaking of which, that went under the Sandblaster, but you see them like doing a stand jab and then kind of micro walking forward and trying to catch the toes of the opponent. FluxWave though.
I was noticing that a lot. They're just like they were spending most of that match just crouching at each other.
You should always fear a person what crouches at you. Just like you should always fear a person that doesn't use the MetroM codes. Chat, get into there.
We've got plenty of codes, chat. Get at it.
You got 91 of them. They're like bottles of beer on the wall. Medium kick, good cancel. Forget that's cancelable.
And Flux really just taking this, doing a really good job setting up his space, getting Cat at his distance. I'm saying that and Cat is closed in, but you see where I'm going with this.
Well, now Cat has corner. Oh, but he doesn't get the shimmy. There's the throw bait. It reached. Flux tried to reach. Gonna activate though. Just gonna go for the raw command grab. But nah, Cat says I'll DP that. There's a gap and I'm waiting.
I think that's what Flux was waiting for, but maybe waiting a little too long.
Oh, caught him teching though. Gonna get the command grab. Is this not a side switch? Okay, stays in center. Oh, he just went for raw command grab. The disrespect.
I actually wonder if Flash should be backing off so much. He's showing Flux a little too much respect. Okay, not sure what that was about. That was kind of an interesting choice. Flux was just kind of sitting there while Luke sent out max range sandblast, and neither of them were really doing anything else. Do you think they were just kind of scouting each other out?
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying too much of attention, but I would imagine so, right? Filling each other out, trying to get those hits.
Yeah, there were just several seconds where they just weren't doing anything else. So I was like, guys. But see what I mean? Where CatsNamedFlash seems to back off a little too much. He kind of knows when to ease off on the pressure, but he's maybe a little too eager to flip that switch, a little too conservative. And sometimes that works, but I don't think that's the right call against Flux. Alright, and that patient gameplay might be about to pay off. Look at Flash's health. Look how damn Cat is. Getting that V reversal. Flux about to finish this off, and there we go. GG Flux.
Poison wins.
Nice, solid 2-0 out of Flux. Really just controlling the pace of the match, like, the whole time.
Yeah,
Not
just...
really-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, not really letting Cats find their footing or dictate the pace of the match at all. Just kept him at bay, kept Luke out, just kept hitting him over and over and over again. Didn't even go for like the strong like mix-up game that Poison has, you know, tool set as well in case the zoning is not quite working out.
Yeah,
So good
really
shit.
good distance control, really good range control. Whenever Cats did get in, he was very good at forcing him back and reestablishing his space, and just really good at controlling the pace. And that's why I was concerned that maybe Flash was showing too much respect.
Yeah, it's tough, man. We're trying to, trying to play well, trying to play solid, but when a character like Poison does what she does, and a player like Flux is so comfortable in that playstyle, yeah, it can be tough. But they're gonna move forward and fight Metro. Looks like Splash and Juggernauts are fighting right now, and we're gonna get Highspeedchaos and citgooo.
Ooh, boy, that's gonna be fun.
I don't know if I got enough O's in the name. It might be citgooo.
I think it's like 4 O's, so citgooo.
That sounds right. That sounds about right. Yeah, that was about the right number of O's. That's one thing they don't teach in like
Citgooo,
school,
but
like
hold on.
grammar school. Like you're asking them questions on how to read, right? And they're never like every O is exactly 1 second of oo. Like they never give you that.
There's actually 3. I'm looking at it now, so citgoo. Like, goo, but slightly longer.
How long do we let the goo out? Like is it goo? Like I just don't know.
That's
I
why
think that's a question
character
for the
players
players.
need like pronunciation guides on their name, right? I think that's looking through the Start GT feedback, they people have suggested that, where in addition to your gamer tag, you also put in a pronunciation.
Well, I would
But
like,
casters have.
what I would like, speaking unironically for a second, is Smash Community to have like a pronoun field so that I know how to refer to players. Because I always feel like I'm kind of going out on a limb.
That was actually one of my favorite parts of the overlay for Incendio. If you watch their World Warrior streams, they actually have pronouns in their overlay. It looks really good. And it's very helpful.
Yeah, that would be super helpful for me because I'm always guessing and I'm always unsure I'm getting it right. And I don't want to respect any of these players. I don't want to disrespect any of these players. Oh my god.
No, I heard it the first time. You said you don't want to respect them, and I understand that. Roundhouse, activate, big suck, DEP. But B Mikey P in the chat knows what's good. Generally, as a commentator, if you don't know, you just say they, them. And then all goes well.
Yeah,
Goes empty, whiff, throw,
that's
back
what I
tub,
figured.
corner.
This is really good. This is, citgooo kind of out-aggressing out-aggressiving a Ken player, which is really hard to do.
Okay, ice out, take some space back, but I like Highspeed just walking forward. I also like Highspeedchaos' Ken more than I like Highspeedchaos' Luke. Ooh! Yo, the big stuff to the ice ball!
That was a nice mix-up right there. And I think I can see it. I think I can see where you're coming from. Highspeedchaos' game plan and the mid-match costume switch, that does fit Ken a bit more.
Yeah, the robot helmet actually adds 400 damage per punch, so you gotta watch out for that. Oh, it doesn't have a buffer behind that stand sword. That's why he's a good Ken and I'm a bad Ken. If I'm playing Ken, I am mashing DB behind every stand short.
The classic flowchart.
Oop.
Alright. Both of them kind of feeling each other out here, but Highspeedchaos turning on the heat as he breaks in. Ooh boy.
Okay, plus stand short again. Didn't believe in have a buffer. Tap, activate. Now we got ice. While he dashed behind that.
Quite
Little high on the
disciplined play. I think he was waiting for the DP there, shooting right over Chaos' head.
Oh my god, he got caught by the ice trap, but at that point, citgooo had already committed to the backdash, so there's no way he was going to get the damage.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. That is backdashful, and you're just not gonna. Uh-oh, here's a seraphic wing. Forget what I was saying, everybody. That's a round.
That was a good hit.
That's something I like about Street Fighter 5. Thus, somebody can press the button at the right time and it's just like, oh, never mind. She called the critical art the never mind button. Forget what I was talking about.
I mean, when you got the damage conversion, that's always great. Yo, DP's the neutral jump. You saw reversal come out, citgooo was mashed and got thrown for it.
That's what citgooo was looking out for last round. You saw them send a lot of attacks clean over Highspeedchaos' head, trying to preclude that option, trying to condition him not to even
Nice
try.
punish. Yeah, but that toe tap, you can't do it too close. It is -4. Nice, gets a little baby whiff punish with the lion breaker. Oh. Is that hell breaker?
Fair play. Here's
I think it's
Highspeedchaos. CA. Is that going to do it? Not quite enough to kill.
The double dash!
That is.
Baby with punish, that was a lot of damage. It's like 25%.
Yeah, that was.
Listen.
Oof.
If it doesn't kill, it's a little baby whiff punish.
Yeah, okay. You believe you're +1 after a double dash. Trying to remember.
Okay, after super? That sounds right. I guess we could look. Let me see. Let's look at this frame data. I actually have to install frame
It's 31.
FAT on my
Yeah,
phone
no,
anyway.
it is +1. As long as they didn't change it since a while back. Dude, all my
I don't read
knowledge is like super old. It feels weird.
I don't read patch notes for for Ken. I read everybody's patch notes but his specifically out of spite. Walk forward, nice little throw. Oh, for sure. I mean, his strategy's been similar, but he's definitely had frame data adjustments every season. And this is a big jump. EX, Tatsu. Let's see, let's go take a look. New features, bug fixes, no bugs! Nice. Alright, let's go look here. Character select. By the time I get the info, this will be over. Oh my god, he just let her hit!
No, it was a drop combo, but really, it was a reset.
American resets, baby. You love them.
Uh-oh! Whiff punish attempt, but believed in the reactions just a little bit too much.
Tried to anti-air, but the Rafflecopter gets him free.
That's a really interesting use of the Valkyrie. You know, they move far enough that, you know, it's not just an attack. You can use that as a reset tool, a way to close spacing. It's good to see a Ken who knows his options.
Yep. His advantage on knocking off from that super is 31 frames, by the way, Kevin. So double dash. Does he? So wait, does he have a 15? He has a 15 frame dash.
Yeah.
My God. So man would be +1.
Ooh boy. Alright, citgooo stuck in the corner. Gotta make something happen here or he's giving up the second game, and there it is.
Love that single hit confirm. You have like, what, 12 to 15 frames to confirm that, but good stuff from high speed.
The cut drop?
Yeah. Low forward.
Oh, low forward. Yeah, you have a solid 17 frame. No, 14.
Okay.
14 frames. 17?
Okay. Hold on,
14.
I'm checking FAT
It's 14.
again. We're
It's
doing
14.
math. We're doing math live.
What's the
All right,
easy
chat.
confirm window? It's 14,
Well,
right?
Isn't like human reaction 12 frames?
No.
That's...
No, it's much faster than that. It's 12 frames. It's 11 frames is like the fastest you can confirm given the input lag of Street Fighter 5.
Crouch, medium, kick. Where
So I think
is
it's
the
14.
tempo window?
If
You know what, FAT?
That they tell you it in the
17 frames. 17 frames. It is almost legal.
Almost.
Almost vote. It is so close.
Yeah. The only dangers with low forward are, in terms of their confirm, are ranges, where your TP doesn't actually combo, which I don't think is a thing anymore now that they've buffed the hitbox of heavy punch CP. And if you try and confirm into medium kick Katsu, you have to confirm it within 16 frames, because if it's on frame 17, you get blocked. It's not a combo anymore.
Because it's got like some distance stuff or some hitbox
The
shenanigans
distance
going
and
on.
it takes too long to get out because it's not, you don't use it. It doesn't hit the first hit of Katsu. Yeah, believe me. Believe me, it's rough.
It's rough. As a Ken player, it's rough.
It was rough. It's not rough anymore. I'm bad at the game, right? That's how it goes. I don't have hit confirms. I don't got shit. I just DP.
Alright, so why is start not self-report? Okay, so Flux beat CatsNamedFlash 2-0, right? Why isn't it updating for me? Okay, there we go. So we got Metro playing Flux, we got Langski playing Splash. We just saw Highspeed versus citgooo, where I believe Highspeed won 2-0.
That's right.
So we'll go ahead and do that.
That's my main problem with Start is it doesn't give players a good way to report their scores.
Can't they just report their own matches?
They can, but it takes forever. It takes
like
like
5 clicks
5
or
minutes.
whatever?
Well, it takes like 5 minutes because you have to wait. Unless both players are reporting their score at the same time. You have to minimum 1 minute in between.
Oh, yeah.
Every single game interaction, so it's rough.
And I just tried to log in and it gave me a 404, so there's that. Whale. We'll get this match rolling. So we're gonna get FluxWaveZ versus Whomst?
Metro.
Metro? Cool.
So welcome back to the stream, Flux.
I think Flux basically lives here at this point. Like, they got a cot in the corner of the stream.
Man, Flux gonna... Man, what a, Are they on Flux PC?
I hope so.
They weren't.
They were last time, so I'd
were
assume
they?
so.
Is it Flux_PC? Patty's got the claws out, ready for that Metro in the claw. I haven't seen Metro in a hot minute. I'm excited to watch this match. See some stabbing.
Just inviting every single variation of
Flux
Flux
account.
PC. Yeah.
There we go. That should be the right one.
Yeah. Well, they said they were waiting for my invite. I'm like, I invited FluxWaveZ last time, but I'm like, I don't remember it being correct.
Yeah, and there should be Metro_PC or just Metro PC. I can never remember. Oh, there's Metro. Yeah, _PC.
I have a feeling I'm gonna see them a bit more later on, so get them added to my favorites. Langski is saying they won 2-0. Let's just report that for them.
Not surprised by that. Langski is seriously good. There's a reason we keep seeing him in grand finals.
Let's do this.
Excuse me.
Just waiting for that roller coaster to drop. We are about to go into the game. Bit of a weird load time there, but we should be good now. And Poison versus Claw. Nice and baroque from a Metro. Nice way to welcome him back to the show.
Round one. Fight.
Right there! Right there!
All right, let's see what happens here. Flux really good at ranging people out, really good at zoning, but Metro, you know, he's a warlord Vega for a reason. Great with his claw, and kind of got the same range and spacing game going on. Kind of got the same options, though it almost comes down to who's better at footsies. Yeah, very, very careful.
Nice little counter hits.
Very careful start to the round is what I was gonna say. Like, neither of them going too far out on a limb. They go in, they do a bit of damage, they come back out. It's almost like a dance.
Those medium punches are working.
Nice crutch counter into the suplex. That looks painful.
The McRib coming back every October to make everybody's stomachs be a little bit scary. Yo, raw command grab after the jump, medium punch, toss him down, claws off. Comes out though, doesn't really get the hit with the air. The slide's gonna connect, and then the low, and Metro's gonna take the round against Flux for that.
Yeah, that might not have been a good idea, getting rid of his claw. That seemed to piss him off a little. Oh boy. Oh, good slide. Usually those are risky, but we get the Izuna drop now, and that's a big, big life lead to start this round.
Big hit, launch him up, whip.
I like how Metro is playing. It's almost turning Flux's game plan back on them. You know, using the spacing, waiting for the opportunities to come in, intercepting a lot of what Flux is trying to do with those crush counters, those V reversals. You know, very patient play. Kind of feels like the opposite of how Flux was playing last game. He's kind of using his own strategy back on, and that flying Barcelona takes the game for Metro.
That anti-air trigger was very sick.
I was sick.
That's
the thing about. Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
That's what you come to expect from a player of Metro's caliber. He's a Vega warlord for a reason. That guy is stuck with this character so long, he might know it better than the devs do.
Round one.
Yeah, definitely putting the time in, has all the conversions, has all the right hits. And I really like how aggressive he's being. Like, try to get the throw. Little micro shimmy here from Flux, low forwards.
Yep. Speaking of aggression and adjustments, much more willing to get into Metro's face and dealing a lot of damage for it. Nice wake-up throw into stun. Hasn't taken a lick of damage yet. We're seeing a pretty different Flux, but that game woke him up.
Yeah, but now Metro's got to be careful on the side. +1 going to be reversal. He walks forward for the throw. He gets in. Prevents the perfect, catches the slide. Can he do this? Can he run? No, ooh, barely missed the punish. Still too far away.
No run back for him this time.
So I'm loving that Flux is taking the time to get the proper combos in with command grabs. Yeah, like a full 40 frames to do something.
Yep.
Too many people just like, oh, they whipped the command grab from so far away. Jab, got him.
He walks forward and gets the big hit.
Yeah, we're seeing that a little with Metro, who's content to do like single attacks and then back off a little. But it's interesting to see Flux not taking that approach. Not quite as profitable for them this time. They might want to be careful, as that is the critical art for Metro. Let's see if that's enough to kill. It's not, but putting Flux in a bad place.
I respect that, CA, you know, going like, hey, we got some more round to play. I'm going to be able to build up a bit more meter here and pretty much secure that round, so I respect that.
Yep. The free damage cannot be scoffed at, and that did put Metro on set point. Flux has got to make something happen here. Got to figure something out. What adjustments are you expecting to see from Flux as they kind of make their last stand here?
I'm expecting the Flux to be more aggressive. They're kind of getting out poked here in this neutral game. It's not feeling very comfortable for them. So I expect Flux, when they find their way in, or they're going to try and find their way, as you see that with those dashes, they're going to try to stay in.
That makes sense to me, and we saw that increased aggression in the first round of this game. Did Metro a lot of harm, and kind of falling back into the poking mode here, which is a bit of a surprise. You'd think he would have figured out how to get in and stay there.
It's no easy task, especially like with Poison that gets that command grab. Oh, I get shocked by that even when I'm watching.
Yeah, I have to really respect Flux's grip on command grabs. They can just whip those out at any point. You have to be aware of those just constantly. It's never safe.
And there it is. Nice crush counter confirming into it. And the most impressive part of all that was the block on the sweep. Almost like a last frame, like a just block, if you will. Because that would have been straight into V-trigger into CA for the set win, so that slide block was pretty clutch.
Oh, definitely, and I really have to respect Flux's defensive game. You know, in a game like this, it almost teaches you to always be on attack. It's really rare and impressive when you see a player that knows to back off and start blocking. All right. Bit more of an aggressive start for Metro here. That was a good anti-air, and Flux getting right in their face. That was a nice throw, nice way to seize the initiative. Got a pretty healthy life lead now. Just got to keep it up. Just got to find a way past that clock. All right, getting Flux boxed into the corner now. That's not a good place to be. But see what I was just talking about with that disciplined defense? Not extending themselves too far, not taking too many risks, and waiting for a chance like that.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. Both players just whipping things, sending it, trying to just scrambling for their lives right now. It looks like FluxWaveZ getting the better end of the deal, keeping that corner with a fantastic dash.
That flying Barcelona whip almost cost Metro the round, but here he is back on set point. Whoa.
Round 2. Fight.
These two are very evenly matched. I am enjoying this match a lot, no matter who wins. They kind of have each other's number. It's fun to see.
Yeah. A lot of back and forth and push here. Remember, this is our last non-top 8 match. This is first to 2. After that, we're going to go to first to 3. Chat, hope you're having a good time. Hit that match code through the sponsor quests.
Plenty of code for everybody. Alright, paid for that a bit. Having some hard times getting through that claw. Nice crush counter. This is a bad place for Flux to be in. Backed into the corner. Metro backs away a bit. Maybe giving Flux some room to run onto his sword.
Not done yet.
Alright, let's see what they can do. They've come out of stuff like this before, but that cross-up didn't work out. That's just a last sliver of health. This might do it. This could be it.
EX didn't come out. I wonder why it didn't happen. He's plus in the corner. Goes for the big hit. Metro. 2-1?
GG Metro.
I believe we're going to have Langski and Highspeedchaos coming up, Kevin. Don't forget to change those lobby settings. It's something I forget all the time.
I forget all the time. All the time. But we're good here. We got Bunch reminding me. We got Tom reminding me. We got me reminding me. Talking
Everybody,
it out.
reminders are everywhere.
I'm talking it out just so that I don't forget after you told me. I'm like,
Fair,
oh yeah,
smart.
I'll change it. Sometimes I'll like Nova Remy would like have reminded me. He's like, oh, don't forget to change it firstly. I'm like, I got it, and then I just invite them, let them start the match. Like, wait, hold on.
Wait, I don't got it. Shit.
Like, that's so dumb. All right. All right, so we got Langski and Highspeedchaos.
That's right, and then we'll get Metro versus Sniffulls next. I believe we're going to stream all of the winners' matches after this.
Okay.
Don't forget you. We'll see. Actually, let's go check in. While we're waiting on that, let's go see what Southeast is up to. How's that party going? Let's go look at it. Alright, so we got this thing going, running a little roundy robindy. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Roundabity robity.
It is now, I guess.
Robity. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. But either way, they got that one on Phoenix Wright currently up 2-0. Gyu doing really well. So we've actually got Gyu and Phoenix Wright undefeated at the moment with 2-0s. But quite a few matches to go. At least 1, 2, 3. It's like 4 or 5 matches left to go to finish that one out.
Gears down in Southeast now?
I think that's the range they fit into, yeah.
I was just surprised because we see them all over the place. I mean, we've seen them in West Coast, we've seen them in Southeast and Midwest. Like, that guy's just going everywhere.
Maybe they're
A true world
traveling.
warrior.
Being on that road. All right. Ed versus Ken. Man, Langski, I love watching Langski play. Like, definitely an underrepresented Ed player. Super fun to see him go at it.
Yeah, and this is a very interesting matchup for Ed because I think he's very well suited to exploiting an overly aggressive Ken.
Yep, has the right B skill to go through those fireballs. We'll see how it goes.
Going through the fireballs, waiting out the flowchart offense, able to punch the DPs.
Toes.
And those flickers are really tough for Ken to get through. I mean, it's just walking through a thicket of thorns.
Yeah, -3, Ken, I think the silver -3. Ken doesn't really have any option to punish it. Kinda just have to hold that. But
Much like
punish the upper.
And Langski's very, very patient, very methodical. Taking some bad wake-up throws here. Gotta start teching those, but other than that, no, he's fought a bunch of Kens to get to this point. I'm not surprised he's doing so well.
Oh, EX for the stun, not quite enough. Just gonna get the throw.
Yeah, the run throw coming through. See Moloch 5 in the bracket. What's good? How you been? Hey, Donatello, good to see you.
Langski starting off getting subjected to a lot of fireball pressure, already forced into the corner, but a good crush counter there.
Ooh, I like the meter spin. The huge stun building out for Langski, but
Boy.
the hit confirm out of Highspeedchaos can relieve all of that pressure.
Yep. Already lost all that meter and doing a good job keeping this fairly even. Doing about as much damage as he takes. Ooh, good backdash to get away from that standing heavy kick.
Nice little conversion here. Try to margin him down.
And EX to, I guess make sure the confirm hit as well as get that corner carry. Trying to jump out of the V trigger, but not happening.
Not happening indeed. I like how Langski is very visibly waiting for his opening. He's not just throwing things to the wolves. He is waiting.
Chips on the table. We're gonna trade with the thunder kick and the heavy kick. Oh my god.
And final round now.
All right, big walk down. Yeah.
I like him quick rising there and really knowing how to get back on his feet. Maybe rushing in a little too eagerly though. Shouldn't have eaten that TP, but here we are.
Oh no, he tried to get something going, but there was a misconversion, and now Langski's on the offensive here. Gonna take the little bit of a feint. Not gonna connect though.
Yep, and a good, maybe not quite a walk under. That was more of a missed cross up, but good job punishing it from Langski.
Alright, I like that V reversal. Trading 1 bar of the V trigger for V meter for 2 of theirs. Not gonna be
There we
enough.
go. First game.
He's not. Yeah, Langski. Langski knows how to fight back well. Gets it, stays in there, stays strong.
What was I saying about how many Kens he's fought to get to this point? Going into the lobby menu again. We'll see what happens here. I'm not anticipating too many adjustments. Maybe Highspeedchaos considering a counting switch, but Ken works fine here, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, high speed might go Luke, maybe.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think they had another character other than
Kareem.
Ken, but you're right. They have they do have a
There's a
Ken.
Luke.
All right, yeah, they do have a Ken, but they also have a Ken. They got a Luke.
Yep.
Work out.
And while we see what we're coming into next, we've got 86 Maturino codes left. Go on and get them. They're not going to cost you anything. They're going to add a free 25 cents to the pot. You're helping people out for nothing. You got nothing to lose.
Double cans in this economy. Think you can afford one Can Masters? Nah, you can afford two.
Ken's, he likes to splurge like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
All right, and here we go, everybody. Game 2. No changes here. Ed and Ken.
Oh, no, let's back up a step here. Very big change. We're going with the Dapper costume. Wants to class this matchup up a little bit.
Man, put his dancing shoes on.
Maybe you should have kept his fighting shoes on, though, because Langski opening this round very strong. Good blocking, good flickers. Nice thunder kick there. It's a little bit of a surprise to see it Ken back into the corner so quickly, but good job from Highspeedchaos getting out of it and punishing that jumping attempt. I wonder if after how that first match went, you're going to see Highspeedchaos step off the gas a little. Maybe not quite slam the brakes on, but be a little more measured, a little more careful in the aggression.
We'll see, but nice little check there. -4 gets the punish with the crouch jab into flicker. He's going to get the suck to catch the whiffed normal. That was a whiffed V-skill, maybe. He tried to tap dance his way in. Got tossed.
Maybe he won't need that more measured aggression because he took that round with a good cross-up toxic.
Yeah, that stand medium kick's a good anti-air, except for on cross-ups. Just definitely doesn't deal with cross-ups.
Except for on cross-ups. Feels like that's one of the big aspects of this game, except cross-ups.
Nice hit him. Cornered up. Protects the throw. Does high speed. I like that EX tosses just to get out of the corner. But he tries to walk back. Gets the toes blown up by Langski. And again, the toes get caught. Langski's pushing for that stun. Goes for the throw bait. Nothing doing. Dash up, stand light. Gets him with the hit. And you're dead.
That is the round. Not quite a perfect, but damn close. Finishing it off with that throw. Ooh, boy.
I was gonna say, it could have been the round. Langski didn't want to spend the meter. They had such a big life lead, and Ed does so well against Canada neutral there. We're gonna clip that coupon, right? We're gonna save the meter.
Yep. Keep it for later. One day you are gonna need $1.25 off Golden Grams, and you want to make sure you have it ready.
And the thing about Langski is he knows when to make those trades, when to save what he's got, and when to splurge a bit. He does not just go in to go in.
With that,
There we go. That's game 2.
2-0 for Langski, who's showing such dominance. I was gonna contradict you a little bit, Clownself. So I think Ed has an edge over Ken in like the neutral, but Ed's defensive tools don't match up well at all against Ken's offense. I think Ken can like put on pressure and just keep it going, and Ed has no real way to get around.
Ed's options might not match up, but Langski's sure do, because look at that show he put on.
Oh no! Drop on the DP. That's so unfortunate for high speed. Could have been
that
near
is a lot
stun.
of corner pressure loss. That is a lot of opportunities squandered. And, he knows what's at stake here. He knows he only has a little left, taking that first round by storm. But Langski, this whole set, has been willing to kind of give up that first round to take the next two.
And nice little flicker here. Takes a turn back. That is -2. Tries to swing with that big kick, but doesn't quite connect. Nice little backdash though. Be out of there.
Oh! I can't believe
He's having a hard time with
Highspeed.
that overhead. That's good.
Yeah, I can't believe Highspeed keeps going for that overhead. Like in neutral. It's economy. He's just going for it.
He's very much a smoke it if you've got it kind of player.
Yeah, playing like he's got all the money. All the
he
health,
is
all the
Ken.
money.
Like, what characters are richer than Ken? Maybe Rashid, I think that's pretty much it. Gil, if you count his health money.
Isn't Karine like super rich? Isn't that her thing?
Yeah, I forgot about
She is
Karine.
green. But is she richer than Ken?
Yo, he caught him with the flicker again. Yo, this flicker's a problem.
Yeah, while Ed might not have as much money as Ken, victory is priceless, and here Langski stands on set point.
Nice little tap, DPs him out.
Good corner escape there. That was really clean. I'm not sure Highspeedchaos expected that. Ooh, double throws in the corner. Is he going to go for a triple? No, not going to go for it. Keeping up the pressure, though.
I feel like Miss Patty has an emote for everything.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't already have that.
Oh, the hit confirm. Only gonna spend 1 bar of the V-trigger. Have another one on deck for that extra combo, that extra damage trying to get in there with the EX Tatsu, but it hits.
That might
goes
be
low.
a bad situation. That throw lands. That health is getting scary low. We've seen that Langski knows when to go in for the kill. What's he gonna do? What Highspeedchaos gonna pull off
Chips
here?
on the table.
Chips on the table indeed. Might be.
Nah, he's dead. He's actually dead.
It is 2-1 now. Highspeedchaos keeping himself alive.
Ken wins.
That was so dangerous.
That was dangerous, but it worked. That's the one thing I love about Highspeedchaos Ken is we've seen a lot of really good use of that V-trigger, hitting it at the right times. Wait, is it only 1-1?
It's 2-1.
No, 2-1.
Oh, he went back to character
round
select.
from
He went back
first
to character select. Okay, yeah.
We had to dress up for the occasion.
Right,
Gotta
gotta put the suit
flex
on.
the
Nice.
money.
Mm-hmm.
Egg thrown up.
Ooh.
Or that whiff punish. I love it. The heavy DP on the wake up, using that frame 3 invincibility. Like, you don't have a real meaty setup here.
Ooh. He's got a safe jump set up there, though. I don't know if that was intentional or accidental, but it hit.
Probably intentional from coming from these guys, and Langski with a really good system for baiting out these kicks, these DPs, and punishing them, putting himself back on set point. Alright, good pressure, nice backdash. Not going to pay off that time, though, with the DP. I gotta give Highspeedchaos props. You know, he's not tilting, he's not panicking. That same offense is always there for him, those same opportunities. And he keeps going back to those wells where he's finding plenty of water.
Yeah.
Talk about rich man privileges. Just throwing a bar of the EX meter out the window to flex on him.
He's got the money, and he's gonna spend it.
Well, a lot of rich people get rich by making good investments, saving their money, and spending only when they need to. So it's a good lesson for Highspeedchaos. Alright, good flicker. That investment from last round might not have been enough, but we'll see. Highspeedchaos has been in this situation all sorts of times over the set. Might be able to get out of it.
Alright, yeah, I gotta leave you for a bit. I'll be back in about an hour.
Alright, so it's Kevin and I having plenty of fun with this set. Tom is going to be back in an hour, have fun with work. And we are seeing a potentially explosive
side switch.
There it goes. Langski
That was
moving
dirty.
on ahead.
That was the cleanest, dirtiest mix I've ever seen. Like, it's dirty with a little corpse hop right there, but it's also so slow and like, well, of course he's gonna go over. The whole heavy kick animation does it, but like, you're not gonna see that. You're not thinking about that.
Maybe you should have thought about that though, because here we are.
That was nice. I like that. I like that side switch. It feels like classic online play. Like this is gonna destroy every single person online ever. All right.
Yeah,
that
I mean
means
it's
we
called
gotta
the
get
online local, right?
Metro and Sniffulls, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right, and that's going to be a fun one to see. Metro, an online local regular, Sniffulls, a regular who regularly does quite well in events outside of this too. And, of course, he's our friendly TO for the West Coast. So, you guys be nice to him, because he could kick you out of the tournament or something.
I'm gonna be relentless on Sniffulls' gameplay. Just tear into it all day, every day.
Yeah, and every time you enter the West Coast bracket, he'll just put you in against the biggest killers he's got.
Yeah. Something that came up a long time ago that I'm going to bring up again. StartGG does allow players to put in their own pronouns. Just not everyone does it. So I think if you look at their profile, I know when I download the attendee list, it includes pronouns. I don't know if you look at their profile though. Maybe I should have checked that before I opened my mouth.
Yeah, I went into everyone on the brackets profiles.
Right, only
I had
only three people out of everyone who joined put in their pronouns. So
yeah,
unless
that
you
makes sense.
happen to pick very specifically.
That's
Yeah, so
why
I see the he him on this player, so on Sniffulls. So if players put in their pronouns, you'll see it in their profile.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So I was a little wrong suggesting that StartGG had that. They already had it, but I'd had a hard time finding people who were listing their pronouns, so I think I just kind of thought in the heat of the moment that it wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm gonna add Metro. When you're ready. And they're probably just AFK because they are sitting in a battle lounge right now. So just be a hot second before we get Metro and back in here. I think it's so Sniffulls. I'm jealous of who they are. They're a very good player. They're very good across so many characters. Recently sticking a lot to the Lucia, but it's just I'm always a little jealous of the people who can pick up so many characters, because I'm definitely a one character, you know, a monogamous fighting game character relationship type stuff going on here. I got my main character, and that's all I use ever. I can't entertain other stuff. No, not gonna work out. Just me and my main bae.
Well, speaking of bays, what do you think of this matchup we're seeing? The Vega versus Lucia, I assume we're going to see.
I don't know, because I actually have no idea how Lucia pairs up against Vegas. I don't think I've ever really seen it. I know watching Sniffulls stream the other day, they don't like the matchup. They think it's bad for Lucia. So
I would not be as surprised, you know, regardless of how good he is or isn't, and I think Vega's pretty good. He is a real inconvenience to fight. He's a real pain getting through those nasty pokes and stuff.
Alright, starting off with a nice clean early confirm out of Sniffulls right there.
And I am not surprised to see Metro playing so carefully. Look at him kind of going in and out, bobbing and moving a bit, eating the suplex. Stuff like that is what he was afraid of.
Yeah, when that offense stun is starting to become a factor, but no, we let that die down.
I don't know if that was so much
the
letting
whiff
it die
punish,
down
but we
as,
dropped
Metro-
the combo!
Right there, going capacity.
Alright.
Night stick on deck, police brutality ready to go. We're gonna get it right here.
Quite a way to finish off the first round, and you know, considering the kind of guy Vega is, can't say I feel too bad. Alright, and we are into round 2 now. That's a good slide there, but the slides in this game are quite risky. I think most of them are very, very minus. You don't want to overuse those, even though they can be juicy targets.
Yeah, with the CO slide, as long as you're hitting on the later frames, you can actually be plus enough the combo. That one right there, I believe Sniffulls was minus. Metro waiting for the XDP, hits thrown, and now they're in the corner and eating all of this pressure.
Not fun place for Metro to find himself, but hopefully can still get through this. Trying to play this patient, trying to play this defensive, able to get out of that corner and start keeping on some damage again with the flying Barcelona.
I'm actually pretty shocked that they didn't go for the CA right there. He was very close to killing.
I don't think he has the CA, unless he lost some of that meter while I was looking away.
Yeah, he did. He did one EX bar on the combo instead of CA.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I was just looking at a different part of the screen.
But like I said, Sniffulls just on a tear recently, playing well above their rank. They're playing. They've been playing so well these last few months. I'm
yeah,
jealous.
Absolutely. I've seen Sniffulls put on some really good wins and really close, tough fights against top players like Brian F.
Yeah. No, I'm just super jealous of their player. It almost makes me want to play Street Fighter 5 again.
Yeah, I really do need to start playing again because I fell off a bit once I wasn't playing it every day, once I let the habit slack a little, but I have been getting back in.
Right there.
Playing that neutral, nice air-to-air. I'm pretty sure Sniffulls reacted to that jump and pressed their heavy kick just a little bit sooner. Because I think that was too high up to hit a grounded opponent. Nice up there, once again hitting this. Sniffulls, calm down. Frame trap.
I think we're seeing a mix of attempted reads and actual raw reactions. Not that time though, as he eats the Azuna drop, and damn does that look painful. Not gonna matter though, Sniffulls goes up yet another round.
Alright, Sniffulls looking they're so hot right now.
What would you say Metro's best options are here? Because Sniffulls has been on fire this whole set so far.
I mean, so Vega's supposed to win the neutral, right? That's their character is supposed to be good as shit in the neutral, and they're just getting jumped in on, which I get. Vega has bad anti-airs, but it's not even the bad anti-airs that are paying the price. They're pressing big buttons, and Sniffulls is holding up, right? They're catching Metro off guard. They're not properly adjusting to the pace of play that Sniffulls is putting out there right now. So I think it's slowing the button pushes down a little bit, getting the anti-airs just like that, and just poking them to death with smaller buttons.
Yeah, going back to the slower neutral poking game as he's doing at the end of this round, taking it, seems like the best option because we've seen that Sniffulls has actually made some big whiffs that would have been great opportunity if Metro was there to punish them. Like, see that kick that Sniffulls just did? A lot of the times he will just pull that out and hit thin air, and like Metro will be too far away or in the air or something and unable to punish it. But kind of like what he's doing right now with that CA. He needed to do more stuff like that.
Yeah, we're going. Of course, the XCP comes out, but Sniffulls aren't. Metro though with the air throw saying. No,
And the
you jump
double
too much.
crouching jab.
It's too predictable. Too predictable.
Predictable.
Someone is saying that they're having trouble viewing the stream. Alright, that guy Eddie confirming. Mikey also confirming that they're they're on mobile as well and everything is fine, so it might just be them. But I'll still continue opening up the app on my phone anyways.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that, but Metro is sure not playing like he's on company Wi-Fi. Yet, taking the fight back to Sniffulls. Maybe needed that round to take a breath. Maybe needed that last game to get himself back in there. Yeah, and this looks much more like a Vega matchup. Lucia Sniffulls having a really hard time getting past that claw, eating that slide on the come down, and not playing quite like Sniffulls was playing in the early parts of this set.
What an anti-air early on. What a neutral jump! It's this gameplay is distracting me right now. I can't focus on what's important. What's important is Incendian Gaming just hit us with a fat raid, so thank you guys. Appreciate it. All the time. We're in the middle of Winterside top 8 Sniffulls up against Metro PC right now. Pretty even so far, although Metro seems to have the faster adjustments over Sniffulls.
We say that, but that was a tasty EXDP that Metro just ate, and really getting driven back hard now.
Keep on going. Throwing out those V skills.
I wonder what
Sniffle.
Sniffles was anticipating there with those NPCs.
Just trying to catch buttons and stuff, but a big old combo out of Metro right there, and Sniffles is in quite a bit of trouble. They're out back in the neutral against Vega, and yeah, just like that.
Claw to the
he
gut. That is
dead.
never fun. And now the set is 2-1. Metro kind of running away from this. Away with this, rather. And of course, Vega saying ACAP.
Of course, it's a first to 3 inside of our top 8. That means Sniffles has another game to adjust and figure out what's going on.
And Sniffles has shown that he is very much capable of these micro adjustments, of these switches in game plan, of reacting live to what Metro is doing. He needs to find a new reliable way past his claw, but could do it. Could pull something out here. Oh, that was a costly whiff there. Vega sliding on in, taking the first
the
opportunity
command
given.
throw!
Please do not block.
That's a big old stun, and Metro looking in it like they're in a commanding lead right now. I don't know if Sniffles has it in them to make the adjustments.
Maybe, maybe not. That is set point for Metro. Sniffles gotta make something happen here. Hiding behind those fireballs. Good strategy to get some initial damage. We'll see what he can do, because this is really putting his bones to the fire now. Ooh, good anti-air there, air to air, and a nice quick rise, but maybe not the best opening. There's the stun again. We might see it. That might be the set. It is. GG Metro.
I really like that Metro had the like, even though it would have killed without the with the mask on, I still like hey, this combo is going to kill. We're gonna throw the mask off just to make sure that Sniffles is hella dead.
Yeah, and I like that it actually started in on the CA, but just that first jab was enough to get the kill.
Alright, looks like FluxWaveZ took it over Highspeed 3-0. Okay.
I am not
So we got-
surprised. FluxWaveZ seriously good at this game.
Oh yeah. Alright, so we need Sniffles back in here apparently. So we're gonna go right to their side of the losers bracket. Sniffles versus Splash 99. So we wait and while we wait, let's shout out the Metro. Thank you, Mikey. Always the friend of the stream. Come in, contribute those Maturino codes. We got 85 Maturino codes remaining. The online local, us apparently put in 15 bucks, and then Miss Patricia putting in 10 bucks of their own. So we have a nice healthy pot, but you can make that healthier by claiming the codes. We have a ton of codes to claim because it's spread out over 3 events. Not only the Northeast tournament, which we're watching now, it's the Southeast tournament, as well as the West Coast tournament, which is going to happen in about 2 hours, run by our very own Sniffles, who has done a fantastic job taking over the tournament. Because I was like, hey, West Coast is great and all, but I want to start running Guilty Gear tournaments. I tried running both at the same time. I'm like, I can't do this. It's impossible. And Sniffles is like, I got you. I got you, bro. We fist bump. You know, we did the bro hug. They took it over. Eternally grateful that they kept the community going strong, because the West Coast community has some very dedicated Street Fighter players, and I respect that. Respect it a lot.
Ibuki and Lucia. This is going to be interesting. Speaking of dedicated players, huh? We've got Splash, we've got Sniffulls taking a shot at redemption here. Ooh boy, this is going to be fun.
Doing nice, and you're out of Splash to start things off.
Starting things off strong, and I think I might be wrong here. I think I'm seeing echoes of the previous matchup a little where, you know, they're both a strong neutral game. They both want to keep the other person from getting in. Ibuki is maybe a little tricky, much like Vega, getting in on them and avoiding the damage, avoiding the pokes, avoiding good anti-airs, stuff like the kunai. I might be barking up the wrong tree, but I think it's a similar to Sniffles supply.
Put a very strong showing out of Splash. Just relentless pressure there. Just not giving Sniffles a chance to breathe. Nice whip punish on the sweep, and Sniffles has had enough.
Ooh, boy. Speaking of breathing, huh? Splash really turning up the heat. We were talking about people outplaying their rank, but Splash rather looking really good.
Nice little frame trap right there. Didn't go into the combo extensions. Gonna do it this time. Gonna leave a little bit for the stun, but they mess up the meaty! Oh no!
This is a game where you really have to be careful about aggression. It kind of trains you to just attack if you're not careful, especially playing randoms online. But you need to make sure you keep an eye out for those meaties, for those OG attempts, for making sure you don't make any costly whiffs that your opponent can take advantage of.
Alright, EX Kunai just a little bit too close. Oh, the anti-air Oh, Sniffles, you're killing me! Nice jump in spacing out of Sniffles to beat out the medium punch anti-air out of Splash. But then dropping your stun combo to get the stun. Might lose the game because of it. I am scared.
I mean, that feels like putting the cart before the horse a bit, especially look at this combo. Not gonna happen. Your concerns are unfounded. GG Sniffles.
Thank you for taking that first game. That would have been a tragic loss. Not today, though.
Not today, indeed, but there's a long set ahead of Sniffles here, and a lot can go wrong. Alright, getting some good poking attempts here, but the first blood goes to Splash. Nice cross up here, getting in Splash's face, rather. Sniffles getting in his own face. That's probably a metaphor for getting his head back in the game, which he seems to be doing.
There's a little combo there, working on it. Another combo will do it. Can Sniffles find that hit? No, an anti-air comes out of Splash.
Yeah, that was a good, well-timed anti-air. I like Splash's effort to keeping calm here. Not running away from themselves, not getting overwhelmed. You know, the game is the game. It is what it is.
A nice little light punch, walk forward, throw. So good. Just take those in a little light punch, staring the buttons like, oh, you want to be pressing these? Sorry, you're in hit recovery right now. Hold that for a second.
Sniffles really good at playing calm and not letting that last loss get to him.
There's no way that was on purpose. I refuse to believe.
I mean, if you capitalize on it well enough, then it doesn't really matter if it was on purpose or not. This is a game about taking advantage of the opportunities you get. Oh wow, solid defense from Sniffles. Blocked every single one of those hits, including the kunai from behind. More of a shuriken, but whatever.
Oh, nice buffer out of Splash. Not quite enough to kill, but we get a mix-up, but we walk out of it, and Sniffles takes game 2.
What a fiery presentation. What a way to put himself back on the board. 2-0 so far, showing he's not at all deterred by that match against MetroM. What do you think Splash might do here? What are you expecting them to try to do differently?
Splash? It's hard to say.
Okay, go!
It's really hard to say what they should be doing different because they're playing pretty well. It's kind of just like they're getting out buffered, right? They're kind of just losing the neutral, and I don't have any other advice other than to footsies better.
Unfortunately, sometimes that's how it is. It's just play better. But Splash doing respectably, taking a lot of damage, but also giving that damage back.
Ooh, nice V-trigger activation to counter the fireball right there. Dealing a grip of damage, and Sniffulls is all of a sudden in a lot of trouble.
That is a combo Splash has been setting up all set. We saw them try to go for it last game in that last round. Sniffulls blocks the whole string. This time, not so fortunate. Splash taking the first round with an exclamation mark.
Very risky DP attempt out of Sniffulls right there. Not the biggest fan of that DP. Nice block in the overhand.
DPs are very tempting because they're a good way to catch your opponent off guard with the wake up. They do a lot of damage. They look flashy as hell. But much like the flashiest moves in real martial arts, they generally leave you very open and very, very open to punishment if your opponent knows what you're doing.
I mean, I want to get into the DP just a little bit, if you will indulge me. And it's the Lucia's V-trigger night stick, right? On block is like -2, right? So a very common thing for characters with DPs to be like, oh, in a -2 situation, I'll DP sometimes. And you know, be like, hey, don't press buttons on my -2. Now, Splash has already shown an unfamiliarity with Lucia's frame data. So I don't think Splash even knew the situation they were in. They were just holding down back anyways. So I don't think that was I don't like the decision to DP there because Splash had shown they know the frame data enough that you can play those mind games.
Yeah, that's a good point. And that is gonna do it! That throw seals the deal and shows maybe you were right about Splash not knowing the matchup very well. GG Sniffulls back on the board, avenging his loss last match.
Yeah, 3-0 by the way.
3-0 indeed.
There we go. So with that, I think we need to move up to winner's side of the bracket and get Metro and Langski.
That is a match we have seen play out so many times on online local, and it's never boring.
Yeah, it looks like Bunch has already let them know, so we'll go ahead and grab them. Put them on up here. Metro, Speedy, in here already. That's what I like to see. Not out there playing ranked. I mean, if they're playing on it, that's fine. I get it. Like, I understand.
I like a tournament player who's just ready for their next match as soon as the last one ends. Just in the zone, not distracted, getting in and doing their job. Getting it done.
I'm trying to remember, when I was running the West Coast, there was one player who was like that. Like they knew the order in which I put matches on stream. I wouldn't even have to tell them they're on stream. They would just join the lobby. Ready to go. Like, man.
That's somebody who did their homework. I really
yeah,
respect that.
Talk about a friend of the stream, just doing it. And I can't even remember who did it.
This is going to be another neutral battle, another battle of poking, and we've seen this play out countless times. These two probably know each other matchup-wise among the best of anybody in the online local. And it's always fun to see them not only preparing for the character matchup, but preparing for the player matchup.
Yeah. A lot of the high-up matchups, like... character matchups matter, right? They dictate a lot about how you play each other, but ultimately it comes down to how each player approaches it and how the other one can adapt.
Yeah, the Yomi they call it too. Knowing your opponent's mind, and when you guys have played so many events against each other again and again, week in, week out, you get one hell of a knowledge of your opponent.
That air to air, let's go!
See what I mean?
I wonder if
Thanks,
MetroM knew to ensure the victory there.
Maybe.
Now we're just gonna finish it out with a triple jab. Right. Oh baby, a triple.
Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you don't want to waste a meter, especially if you think you might need it later on in the match. Point blank fireball attempts from Langski, a little more aggressive than last round. Interesting to see. I think you can see some of that player knowledge coming in too. Langski very clearly anticipating jump-in attempts like the one he just got.
Oh, that
Oh,
let's go! You
jumping
can't
clear
V
over that
shift.
dash in.
You can't V-shift my purple ball of death. I'm gonna punish you for that.
Oh, good backdash, but Metro anticipating it with the belly jab, with the claw. See what I meant about knowing your opponent, not just the character? He knew what Langski was going to do. He knew how he was going to position himself, and Langski taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble right now. They have a meter of V reversal on deck. They have a V meter, so they're not gonna just get chipped out, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna walk into the claw. And that's game one.
That's the thing with Vega, you know, you're going to end up walking into that claw over and over and over until you're dead, unless you figured something out. Vega's got his claw, Jury's got her standing medium kick, Poison's got her whip. Those kinds of characters, it's just, they have that one deadly option that you always have to be afraid of.
Round one.
Fight. Let's see if Metro can keep this pace up, keep Langski on the back foot. Will Langski, you know, do Ed things to start flickering their way in?
I would not be surprised. I mean, Langski's beaten Metro before, so I would not be surprised to see him pull something out. But at the same time, Metro has his fair share of wins against Langski. It's not like this is a 10-0 player matchup.
Right now, it's looking so rough for Langski.
He's doing a drop. Yeah, Langski really having a hard time figuring out ways around that claw. I'm a little surprised considering how familiar these guys are with each other, but almost playing afraid of them.
Well, sometimes it's just the pace at which your opponent's playing just happens to completely counter everything that you're doing, and it's hard to adjust that pace. Like it feels like you're messing with the fundamental rhythm of your brain.
Oh, I can see that. That makes sense. And the mental stack when you're playing is so high. Think about when you're watching sports, all the times you see somebody miss what's plainly obvious to the spectator. It's the same thing. And as we see...
the spacing trap too on top of that. That's disgusting.
Metro pulling this out 2-0. Langski's really got to make something happen here. I like Langski's play with Ed, but might even be time to stop being so patient and defensive. Might want to get in there and muss up that pretty face a bit. If he does want to play more aggressively, what are some good options from Ed here?
Round one.
For Ed? Oh. Think it's tough because normally I would say throw fireballs. Oh, that was a great jump. I would say throw fireballs, but Ed's fireballs I don't think are very good in this matchup. They take too long to come out. You're too exposed.
Yeah, and speaking of playing more aggressively, Metro coming after Langski like Langski said something about his mother, just doing an awful heap of damage early on. Nice neutral jumps, trying to anticipate something. Ed coming out of the corner. Langski getting a bit of damage, and they're not going to be enough. That was a bad dash in, and now Metro's on set points.
Didn't even need the
is a
walk
Warlord
back.
Vega.
didn't even need to walk back. Just watch the charge heavy punch in front of their face. Like, son, you're already dead.
It's tasty too, because that's the exact kind of thing Langski does to his opponents when he's having a good set. Just waiting for them to run onto his sword. So, you know, it's just such a note of irony to see it happen to him. Alright, seeing what you were talking about there, trying to advance through and behind the fireball, but Metro blocking it, not getting duped by that. Saw it coming. 1, 2, 3 indeed. And Metro about to pull this out unless Langski gets really careful, really creative, but might be able to do it. Starting to pile on some damage here.
Oh, but then in here, it doesn't hit!
It doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. That throw did though. We might be seeing something happen, but watch out for those jabs. Metro likes those low jabs. He won so many rounds this set with those. B reversal, through the fireball, low jab, GG, Metro.
Yeah, this time Metro. Someone tried the V reversal earlier, and Langski just EX uppered right through it, and this time Metro just blocking it out, being like, "Son, I don't need the risk. Shit, you're so desperate for that win. I know you're gonna go crazy here. So good stuff out of Metro. Gonna take that 3-0 over Langski in our winners finals."
He is just on fire tonight. It is wonderful to see. This is some masterful Vega play. But, of course, Langski does have a chance in losers now. He does have a chance to redeem himself.
Right, and they're going to be facing up against the winner of Sniffulls and FluxWaveZ here. Get them invited. Oops, it's a hyphen, not an underscore.
Those two are going to be a fun matchup, too. Both of them very good, punch way above their weight. And we've seen them pull off some interesting stuff.
Okay. Alright. It's interesting for you to say an Ultra Grandmaster can punch above their weight. I mean, it's a very high rank. Second highest even. Only behind Warlord. And,
yeah, and he punches like a warlord. What's the problem?
Well, if you know stuff about the way that Street Fighter V's ranking system works, the only difference between UGM, an Ultra Grandmaster, and a Warlord is how much they've grinded rank, because once you reached one, it's only a matter of time before you reach the other.
Supposedly.
No, actually, definitely, actually, if you know how the point system works. Okay, Shinakuma, what's up? How you doing
Welcome,
tonight?
Shinakuma. Hope the Southeast is going well for you.
Yeah, I have not been paying attention to it at all. I look every once in a while. I see Bunches got it covered. I'm like, hell yeah.
And we've got the Manat for Lucia. This is going to be interesting, but it does make sense. What did I say at the start of the tournament? That those two characters kind of go hand in hand. If you're good with one, you're probably good with the other. Careful with that orb. Careful. Watch out for it. That is the thing with Manat. A good Manat can make you feel like you have no option. That orb is omnipresent. That it's keeping you out. It's coming in from behind you. No matter what you do, you feel like you're getting hit. And that's the kind of pressure that Flux needs right now against Sniffulls.
Oh, nice deflect. Sending that fireball right on back to Sniffulls.
Yep, keeping Sniffulls at bay, but not this time. Sniffulls is in. So, you know, Flux is going to take a lot of damage if they can't get Sniffulls back out there.
Oh, but with that hit, with Manat's things, he drops the combo head, the killing combo on deck.
Dropping it
no!
indeed. That's just what happens. You know, in a high-level game, it can come down to who makes the first mistake or who can force the first mistake.
Side switch, it was an unforced error. It was just the combo. They had the win. And Sniffulls took it with that sweet air-to-air in the side switch.
Yeah, but not to take anything away from Sniffulls, because even as an unforced error, if Sniffulls hadn't had the knowledge, the composure, the execution to exploit that error, we would be looking at a different result right now. And see what I mean? See what I was just talking about? This is much more Flux's round, a much better Menot round. That pressure, that oppression, just feels inescapable.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, that was a very fast round for FluxWaveZ. Just
You can just get in there and get torn apart if you are not careful. And maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe this is just me, but I almost feel like Flux's Menot is better than their poison.
it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I don't think you can make that. It's a bold claim, you know. I'm not.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just the vibe I'm getting, and it seems like more confident play almost. It's hard for me to justify, but still undeniably doing very well. And that is game 1 of the set as we talk about this. A very, very confident win from Flux.
That was a loser semi. Let's see if that's. That was. Aside from that, like the last 2 rounds looked so dominant for FluxWaveZ. I don't know what you do as Sniffulls. Apparently, you go back to character select and you think about it for a hot second.
Maybe a change in V skills, maybe a change in game plan or something. But unfortunately, the thing with a character like Lucia is the option against Menot is to get better at getting in.
And
Menot is
Menot
a
makes it
character
hard.
who... Exactly. Either you get in or you don't. And if you get in, you probably win. And if you don't, you definitely lose.
Alright, let's see what Sniffulls has on their mind as we head on into game 2. We're just changing up the V skill, if I remember right. So we're going with V skill 2, which, to be perfectly honest, I have no idea what V skill 2 is on Lucia. At all. I have no idea.
Yeah, Sniffulls might be banking on that, might be thinking.
Alright, it's that. That
here.
was V skill 2 right there, because I don't know what that move was.
That was probably it. And probably thinking, you know, this will help me get in more. This will give me a shot at doing something against Flux's Zoner. Good corner play.
Trying to jump in. FluxWaveZ able to get the block in time.
And we can see that pressure mounting. Flux able to get away from the corner, but Sniffulls trying to catch up, getting a good throw in. This is the thing about Menot. If you're up against a good one, you feel like half your round is spent chasing.
I like that V reversal right there. Keep the corner pressure going.
Yeah, good corner pressure, good counter offensive, but Flux can't take more damage, can't take much more than one more hit. That's gonna be it if she can't figure something out. But there's the hit. Is that gonna kill?
Oh, hella killing! It's hella killing. Sniffulls was dead for days.
Stop! He's already dead. Alright, trying to engage Menot in a bit of a fireball war. Interesting choice, but Sniffulls had such a hard time getting in that I'm not surprised. Good flying knee, trying to close that gap. But there's so much knockback on those orbs if you block them. It must feel really frustrating trying to get in on that. I mean, look at this. Flux is spending most of
Jumping in.
And there we go. Flux going up 2-0. Menot is just such a good zoning character. Just so dominant when she gets on a roll.
It's one of those things where it's like, if you're better enough than your opponent, right? If you're there's that skill gap, right? There's that skill gap. It can feel literally fucking impossible to get in on Menot. You're just like, how does how is this character not literally the best character in the whole game forever?
if you're up against a player who's better enough than you, every character feels like the best character in the game. But I definitely feel like Menat has that quality in spades, and I'm a little surprised you don't see more Menats in high-level competition.
You did back when Menat's V-Trigger one was 2 bars instead of 3. But that change pushed enough people away. There's enough other characters like Luke out there. Like, I'll just play Luke. Luke's good.
Yeah, and of course Luke, much better options for engaging in a fireball war than Lucia does. All right, let's see what happens. That was back to character select, so let's see. Let's have a look. Going for the V skill change again.
I
Interesting.
didn't like it, which I'm surprised because I thought the V skill actually went pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
same. It seemed like Sniffulls had a better time getting in with that V skill change.
Oh yeah. Not bad.
Whoop. All right. Bit of awkwardness there, though, but then Sniffles able to get in. Sniffles is gonna try to stay roughly where he is. And good defense from Flux, but taking that hit. Uh-oh.
Big old crush counter goes to throw, but Flux with an immediate attack.
Going for that meaty attempt, but the orb is there. Flux knows how to keep Sniffles at bay, probably already adjusting to Sniffles' game plan, and gotta make something happen here. But that jump in might be it. That might have given Sniffles the opportunity to make something happen, because this is something happening, everybody.
Said we don't even need the CA. We're just gonna finish Sniffles off with the V-Trigger combo. FluxWaveZ
And
is
that's
on
that
set
point.
Deflect. Behold your future.
Yo, we just
wow.
give it to him.
But you already know.
Take that booty.
Starting the round with the CA. Pretty, not the literal first thing that they did, but close. I think that was like the second. Sometimes you just want that guaranteed damage, and it seems to be paying off for Flux, who now has Sniffles in a very, very bad place.
And it makes sense because Monot doesn't have a lot of good ways to spend your meter other than CA. And you have now you have a ton of time to like just build the bar back up. You see, Flux is already at 2 bars again.
Yeah, already back there.
Oh, alright, yeah, that's again 10. 4 days, Flux gonna take it 3-0 over Sniffles, despite all the adjustments that they try to make, which they did make plenty of adjustments. There was a lot of, not just in the V-skill changes, but also in terms of like, just how they are approaching the neutral. You could see Sniffles like churning through their brain, like, alright, well this isn't working, well what about this? Alright, that's not working, well what about this? And FluxWaveZ just had an answer ready over and over and over again.
Yeah, that is just a really, really good Monot player in action. They can make you feel like you have no options, like they're playing the best character, like it's just impossible to do anything, almost like you might as well put down the controller. And that was a very valiant effort from Sniffles, who never considered giving up. I wonder what Langski is going to do coming in against Flux, because, pardon me, Ed also a character who kind of zones people out and keeps them out and tries to keep them at bay.
Yeah. We'll have to see. And we won't have to wait very long as both players are in the lobby. It's just me holding everything up as I struggle with the controls.
I will say, even though I like SF5 and I'm less down on it than most, it does have a bit of an awkward interface in the lounge. It can be a little finicky.
The main thing I don't like is lack of a spectator slot. I'd like to just sit myself and be like, I'm just here to watch. No need to...
Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer. I think Tekken does that.
Tekken does that, Strive does it a lot. Like almost every modern game does that. Let's say Tekken does it, DNF does it, Melty Blood does it, Guilty Gear does it. I don't know if Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Fighters does it. That one I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty widespread because, you know, frankly, people do that. They like watching. Sometimes you're just AFK, sometimes you're running a tournament. It's just a nice option to have.
Yeah, far better than constantly having to dance in and out. But speaking of dancing, here we are, everybody. Losers Finals.
Nice in here. Trying to get the pickup on the grounded frames as well.
Yep, and going for the recall. Good job from Langski, blocking both sides of that offensive, but eating a crush counter for his trouble. Flux already setting up that oppressive cordon, that absolute terror field. I mean, that's not what it's called in the game, but it sure feels like that when you're up against a good Monat.
Oh no, Langski dropping the jump-in combo. No
Good
punish
job
on the V reversal either.
Good job predicting that teleport, but might not be enough. It's not. That's the first round going to Monat and Flux.
Round 2. Fight.
I almost wonder what you're supposed to do about that orb once it's behind you. You know, you constantly have that in the very literal back of your mind while you're trying to get in on Monat and, you know, silence some of that pressure.
Yeah, for a lot of situations, you kind of just have to hold it. It can be rough. Just like FluxWaveZ fighting out of the corner, getting so many hits, and Langski's down to 50% life. Just
Already,
like that.
Wow. Good choice with that throw, though, that pull-in with the whips, and getting the cross-up. What am I trying to say? Getting under the cross-up attempt might be his chance to get some damage in, but, you know, Flux doing a really good job keeping themselves in this fight.
Great on that heavy punch. It's looking a little bit rough.
Uh-oh.
Gonna have to say that V meter chip is on the table right now.
Good jump in, though. That chip might not matter if he can keep this up, but he can't.
Langski, no, they throw out the EX upper. FluxWaveZ is out of there.
That's what it is sometimes. One bad read and it's over.
First game going with FluxWaveZ, I think. I had such high hopes as soon as Langski got that hit. I'm like, they're gonna get a combo, they're gonna get Oki, they're going to get the Oki correct. And they're gonna win.
Plenty of game
this
left,
game.
plenty of sets left, but you know, that might be a sign of the times. That might be a portent of the future, which is very appropriate fighting Monat. This is a better start to Langski, though. Already Flux in the corner, already piling on damage. I think he made a quick mental adjustment. You know, you saw the gears turning in Sniffulls' head. Langski's making those same calculations, but much faster. Look at this round. Look at this damage. Look at this combo. Langski about to close this out.
They dropped a little tiny bit. I don't think it would have killed anyways, but trying to pull out the Twitter combos, I respect it.
And that's how you get in on a Monat. Langski showing that he is here for a reason. Alright, having a little harder time adjusting this time, but good jump in, and that is going to be another heaping helping the damage.
Oh, just out of range of the heavy punch!
Just out. Eating that throw, but right back up and continuing on forward. Can't fault Langski's determination here.
I love that V reversal, but they get caught in the slide, the overhead reset. That's it.
Oh, nice V reversal again. Almost ran onto that kick. Ran himself onto the sword that is Flux's kick and gets taken out by the orb toss. 1-1 for this round. What am I trying to say for this game? Final round.
Man, FluxWaveZ trying to be cheap with the meter, saving it all for this final round.
Yeah, saving it all, that's what you need sometimes. And you know, now there is that guaranteed damage option, especially if they can get Langski's health low enough, and Langski's health getting dangerously low.
think that's
There's
it.
the stun. That's probably going to be it for this game.
Your future.
And there's the CA. That's it. That's gonna do it. You know, Flux really piling it on now and ending this with an exclamation point. 2-0 Flux.
I really did it.
Just dominant performance out of Flux so far. Like, it's hard to overstate just how well they're playing this neutral. There's a couple little snippets of Langski having some nice, awesome neutral interactions, but overwhelmingly, it's just FluxWaveZ getting hit after hit after hit, and it's absolutely brutal to watch.
This is why I was saying that I thought the switch to Minot was good, because, you know, Flux was doing well as Poison, but absolutely dominant with this Minot. And, you know, Langski did have some flashes of brilliance last game, did have that extremely dominant round, but just couldn't really replicate that success. We'll see what he can do this time.
It's do or die for Langski right now. Right now, they are certainly doing. So, as we've seen, FluxWaveZ can make you die so fast.
So fast. You know, barely in that corner before already back out of it with the 20+ hit combo. Dropping it for that throw. Not going to matter too much. You know, Langski trying to back away from the orb. I do not blame him for showing that respect.
Yeah, mostly just trying to let the stun die down so there's no risk of dying just a little bit sooner than he would have otherwise. Since right, took 2 hits instead of the 1. And
Speaking of
FluxWaveZ,
dying, and we're looking at set point now. Flux barely slowing down at all. What a dominant run through losers bracket. If they hadn't fought MetroM so early in the tournament, I would be saying, what the hell are they doing in losers? Oh, good V reversal, but Langski not slowed down. Good recovery. He was anticipating that.
gets the stun. That's a big round for a Langski right now. Oh no, not actually gonna kill. I don't know my damage, but the nice little toe tap gonna keep Langski alive for at least one more round.
At least one more. We're looking at a loser's final. Langski has been here so many times, has done so well in previous online locals, you can never count him out. Trying to get through, calm, defensive, trying to figure out his way around, knows he's on set point, needs more like what he just did, needs more rounds like the last one.
He's set, gonna go to the air, but no, it's FluxWaveZ coming out on top.
See what he can do. Did well blocking there, but eating the throw. That's the thing with that orb. It can just create a situation where, you know, do you want to take one damage one way or the other? Because either way, you're eating the hit. Oh, that was Kata. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Alright, but you know who's not good? Langski, because that's the set, everybody. See you in grand finals, Flux.
That's right, gonna be going up against Metro. Now I mean, Langski did a fantastic job. It's like, you can't discredit Langski off of losing the Metro and Flux, because those are two just phenomenal players. And Langski was playing so well, but Flux and Metro were just both one step ahead of them the whole time. The whole time.
Oh
so.
yeah, just that's how it is sometimes. You know, we were just talking about how a good Minot makes you feel like that's the best character in the game, and a good Vega can just shut you down entirely. And here's the flip side. You know, anyone who's watched any online local before has seen Langski in action, and you have the chance to pile up a lot of matchup knowledge against him. You can watch those tapes. So a lot of people who are coming in against him know his playbook.
I'm surprised you think that anyone bothers to watch tapes at this level.
I bothers too.
So
but,
many
I mean, I guess
people are
it's part of my
just
job.
running into the bracket and just winging it. They're like, dude, I'm godlike. Of course I'm gonna win. Like, duh. And they just go into the meat grinder that is FluxWaveZ or Metro or Langski or whoever, and you're like, damn, online locals got hands.
I mean, we do keep seeing people in these brackets who go on to compete in majors and stuff. So can't count anyone out. Can't underestimate anyone just because they're an online local.
Mm-hmm. Alright, did I invite the right person? Yeah. I did. Alright, here we go. Grand Finals. Grand Finals. MetroM versus FluxWaveZ. Metro in the winner's side of it. So they got a whole set to give before they have to start sweating bullets.
Yeah, but against this Monot player, might have that set going down. Yeah.
They definitely have it in them. There's no doubt about that. It's just whether or not they can whip it out tonight. Now, this is a run back. FluxWaveZ was sent to losers by Metro earlier on stream.
But Flux was playing Poison at the time.
Yeah, and now they're playing Rose.
Now it's Rose. Interesting. Maybe because of when I fell out of the habit of playing SF5 every day and stuff, but I don't think I've ever actually seen a Rose in action. This is going to be interesting.
Let's see how this matchup goes. We got the pirate costume on, wanting to find the treasure. That is our Matcherino code, so give your codes to the winner of this set by going on the Matcherino and hitting that code. Claim those codes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got plenty of codes, got plenty of money to put into the pot. Let's support these players, everybody.
Right there.
This is much more methodical than, not than I was expecting, but then the last time these two ran up into each other, because, where am I going with this? Never mind.
FluxWaveZ Tekken like they're playing Tekken 8. They need to calm down.
Need to calm down a little. Maybe got those grand finals nerves. Eating the kick to the face, the air to air. Not quite an air to air, but you know what I meant. Metro going up this first round of grand finals. Interesting attempts at keeping Metro out, but
nice little damage. Poking the buttons out repeatedly. Metro winning this neutral. Sliding into the DMs.
And the Izuna drop. Doing heavy damage to start off this first game. I wonder why Flux pulled out this Rose, because you might want to consider them a not.
Vega wins.
Oh boy. Talk about a dominant first game. Metro's showing why he's been here so many times. Just effortlessly showing, no, I deserve this title. I deserve this championship. I deserve the Matcherino pot that I hope all of you are contributing to.
Looks like we're going back to character select to rethink life decisions at this point.
Echoes of the match against Sniffulls, where Sniffulls went back to character select every game.
Which, even if you're just taking the extra time to calm your nerves, I fully support that. I think too many players don't appreciate how important it is to take a breather, to reset your brain, and to reset kind of the situation outside of the game. Not just in the game, but outside of the game as well.
Not just catching your breath and resetting your brain, but potentially forcing a mental reset for your opponent and keeping them from building up too much momentum.
Round one. Fight.
And here we go. I was talking about this at the end of last game. I had a feeling that Monot would come out if Rose didn't work out. Here we go. And see, this is about what I was anticipating with this first round, but that was a good jump in from Metro, who is now piling on the damage. Good tech, though, and we are getting some heavy, heavy punishment. Double throw, not going to go for the triple, but some good glower.
Love that anti-air. I love that V-shift going into the V-break to keep the pressure on, and Metro going to get that stun and continuing to look unstoppable.
Metro just knows this matchup backwards and forwards. He is a warlord for a reason. But of course, Flux is a UGM. At this level, as you were saying, you can't really judge people on rank. Alright, good defense there. Flux may be trying to adjust mentally a little, trying to figure out the best ways to get around Vega's offense here, but Metro expertly jumping in. All right. Still doing better at keeping him at bay than he was with Rose. Maybe less familiar with that character. I don't know. Maybe wanted to try something. But this Manat is doing a lot of damage. Good crush counter.
Yeah, get that claw on. Broken on the side of the street. Metro has got to do this with no weapons. Which normally I'd say that's fighting fair, but Manat does have an orb. So not that fair.
And having that orb indeed as Flux takes that round. Going to a final round against Metro, who for so much of this set, so much of this game, so much of this tournament, was looking unstoppable. Uh-oh, good command grab there. Into the throw on Wake Up. Metro might not have been expecting that. I would have thought he'd be ready with the tech, but I guess not. Eating a crutch counter, and this is the oppressive playstyle we were talking about in the past 2 matches.
But going through the orb toss, and all of a sudden, we drop the V-shift punish. No, Metro!
There we go. That'll hurt indeed. 1-1 now. And Metro PC looking much more metal. Look, what am I trying to say? Much more mortal now.
Oh man, I was so ready for that comeback to happen, but
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
Round 1.
That's right,
If
Jeff
you
Lewis.
lure-
That's right. You judge entire character matchups based off of a single game between 2 players. Take that shit to Reddit right now and be like, just show a clip. Just show that clip, be like, man, Manat beats Vega. Straight up.
Oh yeah, you know, one top level player's performance means that's a 10-0 matchup.
Yeah, this shit is free.
Feels like a lore appropriate matchup too, because isn't Manat Rose's student? So Flux pulls out Rose, loses, pulls out Manat, and starts going to town. Nice combo from Metro, though, very much still in this, and not going to let himself get taken for granted. Not going to make this easy on Flux.
Be true to keep it safe, but yeah, there's only buying you so much time.
Round 2.
Yep, going up another round, but of course, Flux has to win 6 matches to win the whole tournament. Maybe relying a little too much on that orb toss there, but I don't blame Flux considering how much damage Metro can do with Vega once he gets in. And going for the critical orb but missing it, that might be a really bad thing. That might be a huge punish opportunity. We'll see how well Flux can exploit it.
Alright, gets the throw. Are they gonna get a little No, they just go for another one.
Double throw.
No, in here though. Metro gets out. They have the corner. Doesn't punish.
Doesn't punish, but gets that throw. Get ready to tech again, but maybe not. Taking the round. Metro tying this up. Final round.
Final round.
One of these two about to go up 2-1.
That's right.
Alright,
And
good.
Flux is the one that needs to be winning games because if they don't win this set, they're going home in second place. And nobody wants that except for Metro.
Yeah, but I mean, second place is nothing to sneeze at, especially against a player as good as Metro, who is very, very distinguished, who has been here countless times, who has earned his honors, and almost wins with that Izuna drop, 1 pixel away. Let's see what he can do. But
So the reset, Metro's having none of it though.
not having that reset, but eating that throw, getting on the wrong side of those orbs, it doesn't matter. Taking the round with a flying kick, going up 2-1.
Vega wins.
Jumping over the overhead reset attempt. Metro knowing that that Flux wanted to make some big plays to make that big comeback. Doesn't happen though.
Round 1. Fight.
Interesting choice of strategy from Flux going into this third game, getting a little more in Metro's face, playing a little more aggressively with the zoning. Maybe he was thinking about trying to keep Metro frame trapped. I wouldn't be surprised going for that command grab, getting a lot of early punishment. But that throw is always there, a faithful friend. Flux really needs to start teching those. But a good anti-air, getting some stolen momentum back, no longer stuck in the corner.
Metro with a defensive throw, throwing Flux out of all their orbs of the V trigger gone now, and that's FluxWave's main win condition.
Might not matter too much. The Claude's gone, the health lead is there, and that is some painful throws that we're getting, and an orb to the face. 1 pixel of health, 1 sliver, and that sliver is gone for the round.
I was gonna say pretty dangerous. A single hit could confirm into the CA for Metro, and that would have been the round, but no. Flux clutching it out, keeping their tournament streak going for now.
And going for the CA right out the gate. That is respectable. That's a whole heaping helping of guaranteed damage. That is, please sir, may I have some more damage? Going for the jump over, gets it, gets a bit of a reset going, but doesn't want to be that far away from the knot.
Ooh, nice little confirm there on the orb explosion, gets the throw. Flux
I like what Flux is going for here.
Now with the V trigger almost ready to go, Flux is looking like they might be in a position to win the round, but an Inzuma drop going to be dangerous.
Very, very dangerous indeed. Neither of these have a safe matchup, and now it's 2-2. Woohoo! What a grand finals.
Caught Metro trying to jump out of the situation. Buttons say no. No.
Against
No,
either of these
anywhere.
characters, either of these players, you're just never safe. Like, you're safe when they're dead. That's basically it.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, getting that first hit. Doesn't matter too much, but it's a good little indicator of momentum. Eating the crush counter, though. Gonna want to be playing a lot more careful because this is really their last chance to stay in this. You know, obviously, there's more going ahead. But from here on out, they have to win every game. Getting the claw back on that double orb explosion was blocked, but it is painful. Good job keeping him on the outside, and that was a pretty textbook bait. Look to Flux to be doing that more often because kind of his best chance, kind of their best chance. And you know what's not their best chance? Eating more throws like that. That Izuna drop was a big chunk of his life.
I can't believe I came back to see a man getting his ball zoned. Look at all this ball zoning.
Hi, Tom.
Those balls are just all over Metro's face.
Woo,
Yeah,
nice
let's
slide.
match the ball pit.
We're in grand final now. Metro now on tournament point.
Tournament point with that air kick. Let's see what Flux can do. Been putting up a valiant fight, a game effort. Let's find out what they can do with this. Taking some early damage that they really don't want to see, but if they can stay calm, if they can play as they have been playing, they might be able to figure something out.
I refuse to believe that Metro knew that FluxWave would go for their in-ear reflect and empty jumps. People don't do that. That hasn't happened this whole set yet. How?
Yet.
How did they know?
When you're a god, you're a god.
Keep in mind that as a warlord, Metro has probably seen like countless permutations of like almost every pick.
Yeah, he's definitely dealt with a lot of zoning balls.
Yeah, this is not strange to him at all.
Let's roll right on through the V trigger. Let's go.
You
That was a painful flying Barcelona, and Menat doing a good job.
Not ready for the confirm again. Quick, get the
that command grab sealed the round.
Flux waiting with the jumps.
Flux is so patient. I know I say that about a lot of players, but You know, a lot of people, when their opponent is staring at tournament point, they might start playing risky. They might start playing aggressive. They might kind of start losing their grip. None of that from Flux.
Yeah, not patient wave Z. Not in this economy.
Eating the double throw, though.
Yeah, went for a
Side switch.
third one. Oh, the reset. Good block, though.
I like that V reversal too, just to get out of dodge. But listen, you want a zone, I want a zone. You throw balls, I throw claws. Like let's just get back to Nooch. Nice roundhouse. He's
Saw that jumping coming that time. That is Metro PC's best tool in this matchup. So Flux anticipating it.
Oh, is he gonna try to whiff punish with the C8? Oh! Plus, Kamur and Gerb, dash up, do it again, and we waited.
Uh-oh. We are
Gotta be
so
careful.
close, everybody. Are we seeing another game? Is this tournament point? Which is it? We're getting another game.
We're getting a whole
games.
nother set. That's a reset.
That's a bracket reset? I came up for a bracket reset?
It's a reset.
Bracket reset.
Chat. While we're waiting for this reset, I need to tell you something. Because somebody asked a question about YouTube, and I totally forgot. Chat, we have a new YouTube. And it's so important that we tell you this, so that you can go follow it. Because the other YouTube, it's dead.
Died.
We had to take it out back and shoot it. We buried it between two ferns. We cried a tear. So this is the new home of the online local on the tubes of you. The one with 4 subscribers, 4 sweet, wonderful subscribers. But we need
Which
y'all. We
includes
need y'all to
me,
follow.
Tom, Punch,
Punch.
and Sniffulls. Those are our 4 subscribers.
Yeah, the team.
That was me, actually, because I was like trying to
was
show people
you.
vlogs of my commentary work, and I'm like, hey, why aren't any of these getting uploaded? I didn't know there was an entirely new YouTube.
Oh, baby, Spider Manga gave us that 5th. We appreciate you. But yeah, we, long story short, in order to get the YouTube to where we need it to be, we have to migrate. So we're going to figure out if we can move all the stuff off the old one onto the new one. But this new one...
It's gonna be sweet.
We're
We're streaming there right now. I know you're all on Twitch.
We are.
I'm looking at it. The only YouTube viewer we have right now is me. But we're also gonna be streaming on YouTube. I think we're thinking of making the switch. I'm not actually sure what the plan is, Tom.
I don't know, are we? I don't remember having that conversation. We could. I think streaming to both is a great idea. Because then we don't have to export the pod. But I feel like Twitch gives us some things that YouTube does not yet. But we'll figure that out. But right now, he is... Oh, is that a V-skill? That's a V-skill switch. Or is he... He went with the slide. He's going with the big dive, the ice skates.
And here's something you don't see every day. Manat, Flux, the aggressive one, battling Metro back into the corner and saying, no, you're the one getting in the corner. You're the one getting bullied.
Still the one, you're still the one I call. The one I get the CF confirmed. Uh-oh. That dead?
That's dead.
It was close, but yeah, it did it.
Got him.
I really did it.
So yeah, that's all, chat. We got a new YouTube. Also, Matcherino, throw that money in there. Whoa, 9 subscribers. Look at that. We doubled our subscriber count in one click. Sure, we big now.
One chill on stream. There you go. Double the subscribers.
Yo, that is a great
100%.
CFN name. Shania Payne.
That is
Goddamn, Mikey,
that's
that's good.
fantastic.
Super good.
I don't think Metro liked it very much because he's really pouring on the punishment, avenging himself from last round, doing
Yeah,
a
man,
lot of
that's
damage with
country.
that claw.
Yeah, it didn't impress him much.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna let Tom do that again. No, I'm gonna really put on the hurt now.
He's like, yo, Flux got the moves, but does he got the touch? I mean, come on, don't get him wrong. He thinks he's all right. Yo, back throw. Somebody catch my Shania Twain reference. Hurry! Hurry! All right, Patty got it. My God, I silenced commentary. I did a chat. I made everybody go quiet because they
Yeah,
were
I'm like,
was
what?
like
I'm like
yeah,
trying to think, like, hold on, what? Like, oh God.
It's
Oh,
literally
God.
a song. It's literally a song she wrote in the year 2000.
I'm sure she did, but I don't know who Shania Twain is, and B, I probably haven't heard the song. Okay,
So
okay.
why
I
is the
really,
CA really trying to get Flux back for that first round? Not gonna kill, obviously not, but a big chunk of guaranteed damage. That never hurts, especially against Monad, a character so hard to get in on. Yeah, you can see now, Metro trying to keep light on his feet, trying to keep away from that orb. Now having a bit of trouble getting in. Last match against Sniffulls, we were talking about how a good Monad can feel impossible to get in on, but not for Metro PC. Going up 1 round, taking the first game of this set.
Man, we even got OG Yon here talking smack. Y'all better be following Yon and checking out those tournaments on Thursdays. That battle for Bruce Lee, the carry-out clash. Man's got alliteration for days and a lard to boot. So good.
Round 1.
Every time he advertises that tournament, I just get hungry, to be honest. Oh, shit, I want some carry out.
Alright, good crush counter. I like that Flux isn't at all deterred by that last game. You know, not gonna hesitate, not gonna doubt themselves, just getting right back in there.
My god, dash up crush counter into the orb recall. He is being so disrespectful right now.
That's how you gotta play.
I got a sweep too.
I mean,
nice. Oh no, but he didn't get the conversion though. He panicked. His brain must have stuttered.
I mean, this is happening so fast, and there's so much going on in a player's mental stack that I'm not surprised sometimes they miss something like that.
Nice punish.
I appreciate the punish. Flux trying to bring it up to that 2-1 status.
Trying, but let's see what he can do. Yeah, getting the orb throw to keep Metro at bay. Flux doing a lot of early damage. Good job defensively, keeping away with that air jump and blocking the EX dash. Oh boy, might have Metro's number, might have him figured out.
These jumps though have been so good. That's gonna go. He tried to get the big hits. We're gonna slam him to the ground, hit him with the big drops. Oh, we got him again!
There we go!
Talk about the spacing trap, Metro!
CA again, wow!
Oh, that's
into the suplex. What can Flux do? That is almost a round right there. That was almost a full kill. Very, very attractive offense. Very beautiful stuff. But what can he do now? Gotta seal the deal here. And you know, Monad can be so hard to get in on. You get out, even with this much of a life lead, you might not ever get another chance. Let's see what he can do.
Here's the thing, though. He's going to be blocking for 30. No, he's going on the offensive. I thought he'd block it out, but now the low's there. Pushes the big Pierce and says, nah, not today.
I kind of love that. You know, Vega's just like, no more spinning, no more claw tricks. I'm just going to punch you in the face.
Just push the button. Confidence. I'm going to watch the YouTube stream, so I feel included.
I respect it.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
I feel better now.
You don't get tripped up by watching the stream you're in. I feel like that would confuse me.
I'm gonna make like weird swears on YouTube because there's no moderators. Alright, back throw. Big hit. Walk forward, down fierce, keeping the pressure, trying to fight his way out. I'm commentating the YouTube stream. That's a mistake. Now I'm looking at the other one. Yo, why are you throwing that orb?
Oh, we got the CA as well. We got the Oki on top of that.
Not gonna kill, but that's a lot of damage and puts Flux in a bad place. Metro wanting to take this second game and keep his dominant streak going. Really, really clean blocking. Look at that. It's hard to block that much. That is some real skill. I know it doesn't look it on screen.
Alright, Metro, I need you to listen to me. Throw it all the way on the slide right now. Just slide.
Oh, he jumped. Jump medium kick.
Vega wins.
I'm getting a shot of whiskey. I'm done working. I'll be right back.
Alright.
2-0, and we are back in this familiar place with Flux backed up against the wall, backed up in the corner. Metro maybe having found the answer to his tricks. Maybe not, though. That was a really close round. Yeah, Metro very, very much aware of his advantage here.
Oh, mask!
He is winning this tournament. That stun was very, very costly. Getting the throw, you know, that might be a perfect, but nope, no perfect. but Minot's got to do a lot. Flux has got to figure a lot out to keep himself in this as Metro is about to run away with it. About to put himself on
Trade.
point.
The
What's
throw,
he gonna do? Can
the
he do
mask
it?
off gets him killed.
That might
No,
do it. That
we
might
dropped
do
the
it.
combo. Never mind. Ah.
Blocked dash. Only so little life left, though. Let's see what can happen. That is
There
Tournament
is a
slide.
slide.
There
Let's
it is.
go.
One round away.
I believe OG said it best. If Metro wins, he's ugly.
Hey, I'm neutral. I just want to see some good Street Fighter, and these guys are giving me what I want.
I'll be honest, I've met Metro. Not the case. Man's got style.
Flux has got to figure out a lot to keep himself alive here, you know. Got the reset. That's very admirable, but you know what I'm trying to say, you know. Staring down the barrel of tournament points yet again and taking a lot of damage. I'm surprised that, you know, still playing this calm, disciplined game.
Right. And I'm just impressed with the way Metro is just really playing the matchup spot perfect. Picking where he needs to be, hitting the right stuff. Just too
It's
good.
almost like he took that entire first set as a download.
Good blocks,
Good,
good
there's
blocks.
62 of y'all watching. We've got 81 codes left. If you haven't claimed a code, claim it. Remember, this pays all East Coast and West Coast. Claim them up.
Yep. 81 codes, 62 people watching. Plenty of opportunities. And, you know, if Flux can pull this off, keep himself in the tournament, we have a lot more time to try to get that Matcherino filled up.
Yo, appreciate you on getting those big louds.
Flux staying alive though. They're trying to bring it back. We're out here memeing about God knows what. Flux is out here fighting for their life.
Maybe you guys are. I've been talking about the match.
That's not how we commentate in this house. In this house, we meme. Also, Miss Patty, I bet your Halloween Jubilee's dope as hell. Excited to hear all about it next week or in 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is much more Flux's round. Look at this play. Much more in control.
Yeah, just really harassing, kind of pulling it back. Making it hard for Metro to find his way in past this Mega Man boss of orbs. It's
And
tough.
that stun might be decisive. It is.
That was absolutely brutal to watch. That was like a saw trap of a round, right? It's like, in order to survive, you must mash your face against this orb 50 times. Metro's like, I got it. I'll do it.
I really respect Flux's composure and comeback ability. Going from staring down tournament point, winning 2 rounds in a row, turning this into 2-1 after having done that whole reset. Just really solid play.
Okay, good jump timing though. Sees too much. That's the one thing about that stand fierce. It might be a good button, but it's slow. Gives you an opportunity to jump in, right?
That it does. Now, Flux really wants to keep their eyes skyward because Metro loves that jump in. Really likes to jump in, do that kick, bait that orb toss, and just, you know, that's his main weapon in getting in against Minot.
Getting his claws though, just harassing. He doesn't want to use the EX to try to come through on an orb recall. Okay, does the V shift to say you're gonna still go for it? I'm gonna come in, and now he marches forward. Big life deficit for Flux. A lot of gray health built up as well. But he gets one little touch, it's an extra 20, but that gray health is starting to tick back. He's getting green. The green's coming.
Yep, and I think Metro is looking for that jump in, looking for his next chance to get in there, because all he really needs to do is get in once now. Tried to climb the wall a little there even. Has that EX dash ever worked for him? Has he? Feel like Flux has blocked every single one.
I think earlier on in the matches it was working, but Flux has definitely figured that out and is, blocking. But it's only -2, right? So it's totally safe, even though he is spending the bar.
Even if it does get blocked, that still puts you in a good position where you can continue your offense. And you know, Metro no longer has to do anything. That time is coming down.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh, CA.
Metro first.
Maybe he just thought, maybe he was calling, because like Metro loves to push medium punch at that range, try to just claim space, or maybe a Busta Claw. And he was like, nah, we ain't busting no claws today.
Metro was playing so evasive and defensive that I think Flux was setting that up. It was like, okay, you're not going to really come to me. You're probably going to wait for this time to run out and put yourself on tournament point for free. So I'm going to wait until you're ready. I'm going to come up a little, and then I'm going to pop my CA and get the kill.
All right, chat, I'm pulling up the match arena. 71 codes, nice. We made a huge chunk. Thank you all so much. If you haven't claimed yet, go for it. I'm going to get the overlay set up for our boy Sniffulls. Don't forget, West Coast is 40 minutes away. And then we get that West Coast action.
If these guys keep playing as they are, we might even still be playing when West Coast comes up. I mean, look at this.
Oh my god, the universal neutral jump trying to crush it. Oh.
I don't know about you guys, but I could watch a first to 100 of these two. I mean, this is really great Street Fighter.
Then in here. No!
See it hit?
Dodge the glove. That was a really good dodge at the perfect moment. Let's see what he can do. Trying to avoid that jump in, trying to bait Metro into a vulnerable moment. Can he do it? Can he turn this into 2-2? He's got 30 seconds left and maybe one good touch. Also, they've both got CA, and that's going to do it.
Yeah, Flux really waiting for that jump in for probably 15 seconds. Just waiting for it to come, and finally did. Had the anti-air on deck. They're tied up. We're going to final game of final reset Shin bullshit.
Grandest finals.
Shit.
You've got grand finals, you've got grander finals, you've got grandest finals. Wow, I killed the commentators with that one. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. We've all murdered each other tonight. Apologies, my brain's shut. Now we got this corner locked for Metro. But there's the orb recall. Flux using that to move a little bit forward, inches away in. There's the stand Fierce. That big toward Fierce, though, gonna crush him up. And Metro has powerful control right now.
Yeah, very, very strong controlling presence, and very much anticipating what Flux is going to do. Very used to that orb throw. You could see him going back into crouch block after almost everything he did, because he was expecting that orb toss.
And with that throw, stuns on the table, but no!
CA to close out the round, wanting to make sure that Flux stays down this time. No comebacks for you.
Yeah, tournament point locked and loaded.
Round 2.
This is Flux's third time staring down tournament point. Might still be able to pull something out. We'll have to see.
They've pulled it out every other time, but you can only come in clutch so many times before you know what. Orange Jesus says sorry, bro.
Yeah, and that flying Barcelona was a great opportunity for Metro to take his turn, but Flux not deterred. What a calm throw.
You know, I prayed to RNGesus once. Dude never answered. Woo! Okay, I like that walk under to guarantee the corner.
Yep, but a big old crush from FluxWaveZ, and now Metro's flawless.
And that might be enough to take this round. Let's see. That was a good slide and a whiffed grab. Let's see.
He hit him.
They're
You're dead.
both on
You're deaf
tournament
dead.
point now.
Final
This is
round.
the shinnest grand finals
It can't
they
get any
will ever
shinnier.
get.
We could be at an Irish pub listening to the Shins in shorts and ankle socks, and there wouldn't be enough shin to cover how shin this grand finals is.
Exactly.
Shins.
Final game,
Panthers.
final round, final set. Oh boy. And as you can
Nice
see,
jump.
Metro playing more conservatively to start off the round, knowing how much is at stake, knowing he can't just stand there eating those orbs. Very patient, eating that orb recall, getting punished for trying it back into the corner. Flux doesn't want to be here, can't afford to hang out in this corner too much. That was a good dash from Metro. The life lead is very much in Metro's favor. We might be staring down the end of the tournament. Well, we are either way, yeah, but you know
That
what I mean.
block on the overhead was fantastic.
That was really good.
What a
It
great
saves their
overhead block.
life.
The punish, like the mix-ups are not landing against Metro, but the stand fierce is in now. Okay, crush counter sweep, rolling
They're
inside
side.
switch, man grab. What's he gonna
Coming
do?
in again.
They're hurt for so long now. They're both on the verge of death. Death or glory awaits. Let's
He had to
find
wait, though.
out.
He thought
Let's
that-
Nice
find out.
air to air.
Let's put it in there.
You want to send
What?
it in just to get away from the orb?
My God.
Getting away from the orb, health is so low, but either of them can finish this with one
He
touch.
sent it!
It's the tournament! That's the EX Dash, and Metro has won the tournament!
Metro went, you know what's better than a slide? A fucking flying missile that goes full screen.
Oh,
Oh,
that was good shit.
It's go time.
Metro M.
What
Ah.
a tournament!
For it.
oh no. Boo yourselves. I'm giving that one a golf clap. That was fantastic.
That was very nice. It was very quaint. It was well put together. Like, here's the thing: is I was looking for a slide the whole time, and he was like, "You know what? Full send." Like Percival Wright said, "Full send."
No, he's like, yep, nope.
What a set. What a grand finals. Neither of them have anything to be ashamed of. I mean, oh boy.
Full screen slide.
Ugh.
Full screen EX Air. Man's got the belief.
I need a second to breathe. All right.
So, what do we got to show? We got to show that we have a new tube of you. I was just watching it live, and then I think I broke it because I, like, mashed my
broke it?
keyboard in a panic when Metro did
I
full
don't
screen
even see the
chaos.
chat, so I don't know.
No,
Oh,
but,
there it is. Show chat.
so yeah,
There we go.
y'all can go follow this if you want. That's where we're gonna post the VODs. We're live on YouTube, so the VOD will be automatically there tonight. Whenever YouTube is done doing its thing.
Yeah.
And,
At least for the
we'll,
East
you know,
Coast, I assume Sniffulls is just gonna stream like the normal stream all the way on Twitch.
But he usually wakes up at exports first thing in the morning though, so we'll
Which
have
is
those, and then I'm gonna work on getting these things cut up into matches again. We're gonna start, getting that content engine firing. Kevin, are we taking next week off or what?
I mean, so Halloween's off. I'm probably still gonna run a Friday tournament.
Yeah, but Halloween we're out, right? Like
Yeah,
we're
Halloween
gonna
we're out,
just
yeah.
we're gonna drink and watch scary movies and talk about our feelings.
We're gonna pretend to have families.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So next Monday, there's no bracket. Go chill out, enjoy your holiday. Go put on your costumes and get free candy. And I think you can still do that as an adult, right? Like, I'm 40 years old asking for candy. No one's gonna say no.
Yeah, just like find a group of children and start following them around. I'm pretty sure that'll be fine.
Yeah. No one. Just follow kids around. It's fine.
Yeah.
But then you got Guilty Gear on Friday. We got West Coast coming up in half an hour. We did it, y'all. We made it. We did the thing. Quan, it was fun hanging out with you, brother.
Always a pleasure. I was just blown away by that tournament, by that bracket, by that grand finals. You two are really fun to commentate with. I just hoped I did it some justice. I don't feel like I have any charisma at all, let alone as much as you two have.
Too hard
we're
on
just-
yourself.
Yeah, you have plenty. You got plenty of charisma. All right. Well, should we rate it somewhere? Where should we send it? What do we do?
I mean, we're
So
coming back
I
in half
don't
an hour,
want to
aren't we?
raid because Sniffulls is gonna stream so soon, right?
Yeah, Sniffulls, go live. Someone tell Sniffulls to go live.
Okay. Alright, well in that case, I'm just gonna end the stream. Make sure you have the Metro, just in case people don't understand the joke. I mean, that's true. I am. Sometimes people take me seriously, and I'm shocked. I'm like, no.
All right. So again, we are on a new tube of you, the new YouTube. You can go follow it there. We are working on converting all of our content over, but for now, that is where you can find videos and clips from the online local. And let's just go see if Sniffulls is ready to go live. Should we tag him and find out? We'll just
Yeah,
hang
sure.
out
You want me
and
to
go
stay
beautiful
live,
places.
or do you want me to cut it?
Yeah, hang for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Let me just see if you ready to go live. And then we'll kind of chill. Yeah.
No, but like, yeah, check out the other thing that I should have been shilling all night. Oh my god, we're sponsoring a Guilty Gear player to go to Frosty
That's
Frosties.
right.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
nominate people. Go. Nominate
Yeah,
them.
anyone in North America that you think is damn good at Guilty Gear, you can nominate. We'll do a community vote on it, but we are going to cover, the goal is to cover flight, hotel, and entry to the tournament. We're trying to get that stuff back, and we thought it would be really fun with, like, the fact that Kevin's been running a Guilty Gear tournament for, what, like, almost 2 years now?
Yeah. Oh, Guilty Gear's been out for about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
send someone to Frosty's. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do that.
you should.
So we're in the nomination phase. We're gonna put it to community vote after Friday. So go ahead. I've posted the link to the tweet. Go ahead and fill out the Google form who he wants, who'd like to see. Now Tom said that should be someone good at Guilty Gear, but they don't have to.
No, I didn't say good at someone you think deserves to go. I should say. I apologize.
yeah.
Someone you think deserves to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that. It's not limited to one nomination either. You can nominate as many people because ultimately it'll be you guys who decide with the voting. That'll happen
Right.
afterwards.
Right. Sniffulls is not ready to go live. So with that, maybe we just kill the stream and
Okay.
y'all can come back. Full disclosure as well, if you're like, how are they going to pay for this? Because that's a question people might ask. We're going to pay for it by sub money.
Sub money.
And we have
T-shirts?
some money in the war chest, and we're going to sell t-shirts for that player as well to help support them. So
Yep.
you can cheer for the homie.
We haven't
yeah.
seen one of our
Oh,
sponsors
I thought we were going to
before.
want thanks.
No,
That
that
too,
too.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the real way, but, you know, we don't talk about
That's why
that
we're
with
following the
blood.
kids on Halloween, is to recruit them to rob the bank for us. That's the whole scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen one of our sponsors before, what happens is once we pick somebody to sponsor, we have our artist, the GOAT Quasimodo, work up a shirt design with them. We start selling those shirts, and every single one has been like fire, like complete fire. So you have that to look forward to. Sounds
Yeah, so we'll do that, and it'll be dope.
Alright.
And we'll sell them shirts.
All right.
They've
Cool.
already got the masks on. See, Mikey knows.
Yeah.
Yo, man out here subbing for the cause. Thank you, Spider Manga.
We appreciate you.
Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna kill the stream, and y'all just leave the window open, and it'll go live again in like 20 minutes. Because here's the thing, we don't have a way to like do a fancy transition, because Sniffulls is in...
Kentucky.
He's in like Kentucky, and
And I'm in
Kevin's in
North
North Carolina, and I'm in Utah, so like there's no way we're handing this off effectively. We'll see you all in 2 weeks, or Friday for Guilty Gear, and in 20 minutes for West Coast.
That's right. Claim those match arenas. Have a good night,
Yep.
everyone.